All right, all right, all right. It is Friday night, drink in hand time. It is that time. Yes, it is. I don't care what you're doing, but right now you are watching Love Crossing Borders. I'm your boy, Andre of Love Crossing Borders, Andre and Andrea. You know, we've had a long week. You've had a long week. Now it's time to get you a glass of something. I don't care what your favorite elixir is. I don't care what it is, but you need to have a glass of it. I don't care if it's warm milk. I don't care if it's Nestle's Quick, lemonade, Kool-Aid. I don't care if it's your favorite drink elixir, your favorite spirit. I don't care if it's on Friday night with us, you're drinking alkaline water or a smoothie. But tonight is Friday night and it's drink in hand. We're going to just relax because today is a public service announcement. Got a couple of guests coming on this evening. So this is going to be a nice live stream. So you might as well get ready to kick back because you're going to be hanging out with your boy for a couple of hours at least. You know how we do. We're going to start with the intros as you guys come in. We got 13 people in the live stream. It's all the way live. It's all the way live. Yeah, it's that type of Friday. Your boy ain't had energy all week long. You know, Andrea and I have been fighting the flu off and on all for the past like week, right? So now we're feeling a lot better. I'm like at 98, 99%. Every blue moon, you get a little cough, but your boy is doing good. And also your girl Andrea is doing a lot better. So she's doing fine. So she'll be ready for her live streams on Sunday. We'll be ready for Love Crossing Borders. We got some things coming down the turnpike. But as for now, you guys already know how I say it. Some of you dudes be coming down to Colombia. I'm gonna tell you, even when y'all walk up on me, some of y'all don't be smelling right. I know you took a shower. I know you washed your ass, but you still don't be smelling right. I keep telling you about the 4 C's. What's the 4 C's, fella, that you need to come to any country with? Your clothes, your cash, your condoms, and your colognes. You gotta have at least one or two, even the smaller bottles of cologne. And don't be bringing no damn Irish Spring down here thinking you got some colognes. And do not be coming down here with the old school 1980s drop car. And don't be bringing no damn Usher down here. I'm talking about spend a couple dollars out of your weed, stash money, and get you some good cologne. Today's cologne is a oud cologne, really, really nice, by Harriman, and it's amber oud. It's probably my favorite or my second favorite. Oud for greatness is my favorite, but this is my second favorite, and I'll tell you why. It has, I'm telling you, man, when you some colognes you put on and you know I can hit the dance floor with this cologne. It's a wintertime cologne, so you can wear this one in the wintertime real good. This time of year for some of you guys to wear this type of cologne. You put this cologne on, you ain't gonna, let's put it like this. You ain't gonna smell like nobody she ever before. Never. If she don't remember having sex with you for no other reason, you smell like an American that she ain't never touched before. So make sure that you guys, when you get a chance, it's not expensive. Get it for yourself for your birthday, for Christmas, for New Year's. I don't care what you do, but y'all gonna quit walking up on me smelling like a bag of rotten fruits when you get off the plane. You should be the best smelling thing getting off that plane. I know I'm the best smelling thing on the plane, before the plane. So definitely make sure that you always smelling good. Oh yeah, make sure that yeah, there we go. We got the cologne shout outs. Grizzo starting off with the cologne shout outs. Have something. Yes, get your squirts in. That's right. Get your juke, old school. Shout out to Grizzo. Stefano in the building. Mi gente, my people. Big ups OGs and chats. Shout out to Andrea and Andrea. Taking care of, talk about the dark side. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the dark side of Cali, Colombia. You know, we usually talk about lighthearted, and we talk about Medellin, and watch out for Medellin or Cartagena. Well, guess what? We're going to have some guests coming on tonight telling y'all about what's happening here also in Cali, Colombia. Now, my drink in hand tonight, I got a nice bottle of wine down from down here. just a nice bottle of wine, not too much, not too little. A red wine. I try to keep away from the red wines anyway because I'm not trying to mess my veneers up and have to get them extra clean next time I come around. Terrell's in the building. What's up, family? Coconut water. See, man, I love me some good coconut water. Salute to Kings of Dreams, my fam right there. James in the building representing. Yeah, today's topic is about the dark side of Cali, Colombia. Because I don't want people to make the mistake of thinking that here in Colombia in general, that all areas are easily safe and it doesn't matter where you go. And so at the end of the day, I'm getting everything set up. Just getting a text message from one of our guests. We got two guests coming on today, a male and a female. One of you already know. The other one is going to be new to you, to some of you. All right, Eli in the building. Shout out. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Mr. Magic himself is in the building. What's up, Will? I will. I'll definitely tell her. I always tell her when you guys say hello. I always know you remember each person that says to say hello to Andrea. I always remember. Always, and I let her know. Monk Mode 1. What's up, brother? I'm doing great this evening. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Make sure we got 36 people in the live stream, such as my homeboy, Poor Man 313 in the building. Make sure you guys click that like button. We got Coops. This man been everywhere. Coops Court, man, listen, make sure you guys subscribe. And I'm telling you, I say that a lot. But this brother, if you trying to learn all about Africa, if you try to learn about Belize, all different places around the world, Coop's Corner. While you got Ace Live on this side of the world, Coop is on the other side of the world. Just in case you wondered on what level this dude is doing it. So make sure you guys subscribe to this brother's channel. And I thought I got style. I love having style. But this brother here, man, I follow him on Instagram just to check out his. Let me get that hat right there. Let me get that. That man made me step my hat collection up for real. So yeah, definitely. Make sure that you guys subscribe to Coop's Corner. Good brother, man. Good brother. He always has some beautiful ladies on his live streams. I mean, on his show as well, his videos. All right, Street Smart. Shout out to the old school obsession. Yes, old school, cool water in eternity. Man, he's bringing it back. Those are old school. I kid you not, I was about to order some Drakkar yesterday, man. And I decided to get a different one. I decided to get a different cologne that I don't have in my collection. And so I'm actually moving my collection into this room because it's just taking up so much space in the other room. So I figured I'd move it over here. But let me turn this light up a little bit. There we go. And so I figured I'd move it over here. But yeah, old school. Boy, that's old school right there. I like that. I was moving in stealth mode. That's what's up. What's up, Jamon in the building, representing the chat family as well. All right, let me let you guys go ahead. Oh yeah, we still in YouTube jail, all of us. Oh, y'all co-conspirators. Oh, all y'all conspirators. What? You think that I'm gonna be the only one in YouTube jail? No. If I'm in YouTube jail, we all going down. We all in YouTube jail. So if you want to reach out to us, you got the Cash App. Let me see if I can pull that link up real quick. Drop that Cash App link real quick. Let me see if I can get to it. Because I see it right there. Let me hide it. Then do this. Then do this. Copy it. Now bring it back to life. Save. Now show. Okay. That's the Cash App for you guys that want to donate. Thank you very much, because I'm going to be on your tail about donating. And we got a special donation that we're going to be doing during the month of December that we want you guys to get involved in as well. We're going to be giving to the our goal is to give $1,000 by the end of December to the Children's Cancer Society here in Cali, Colombia. They work very closely with children, and they're trying to get the cancer death rate of children in Colombia, survival rate, in other words, a lot higher. A lot of people don't realize that, we come here to these countries and we treat them like rental cars. We come, we rent it, and we leave, not realizing how much of an impact that that we're having on these communities. And people always assume that we as passport gentlemen and blue book gentlemen and passport brothers, that we all about the ladies and the wildness, but there's another side to what we all do in these countries as well. And so, remembering what Ace did last year when he was in Venezuela with the young people for the Cancer Society, we decided that this year we want to have a fundraiser because God has blessed us so much that we want to have a fundraiser also. So we're going to get everything set up. So over the next couple of days, you guys will be able to click a link that's a part of our channel to donate. And then we're going to donate the money on the live stream together. So you guys will see, hey, this is how much we've raised over the last month. And we're going to donate it to the organization on this live stream together at the same time. So we're going to go through all those details a little later on. But right now, you can donate to the Cash App for your boy. Buy your boy a drink. Buy your boy a cup of coffee. All right. He said, yes, Dre, count me in. We have made a difference in these countries while we are there. Absolutely correct. I mean, everything from flip-flops, starting businesses, to Russell Taylor-made dreams, buying real estate and encouraging others to do real estate, to others that have helped with opening up businesses and Russ and them helping with the orphanages, and all the other brothers that are still there in DR helping with the orphanages, and all that we did during the pandemic. We gave away this room. A lot of you guys don't remember, but this room was not a studio. It was nothing but boxes and boxes and boxes of food that we had. And then that's when we started focusing on raising money for people and giving away food, was during the time of the pandemic. So shout out to you guys. But I have a special guest in today. My man Chris is in the building, and he is going to be the first guest here. And then my girl D, you guys already know D's tours on YouTube, Tours by D, in other words, on Instagram, I mean. And Tours by D, she's going to be on here tonight as well. But we're going to have our guest come on in a few moments to tell his story about the dark side of Cali, Colombia, giving you guys some insight and give you guys some understanding on how to carry yourself here. We always talk about Medellin, how to carry yourself. We always talk about Cartagena, but we rarely talk about how to carry yourself in Cali. Do not let these Cali curves fool you. Don't trust the big button and smile. So let's get ready to get started. I'm about to pour my man up in a few moments after I pour myself a glass of wine. Oh, yeah. Let that breathe. Oh, that looks good, too. Ooh, we about to do it tonight. We about to do it tonight, fellas. Oh, yeah. That's good. All I need is a good salmon, a good piece of seafood now. All right. Let's get my man Chris up in here real quick. Add to the stream. Make sure I got him in. I hold to close this out. Hey, Chris, I can't see you. It's kind of funny. I can see you. There we go. Okay. It looks like you got two windows open.
It says app is my
Okay, let me close one of them. Let me take one of these down. Okay. Now, can you hear me? Okay, we'll have to wait for Chris to come back in. I think I pushed him back out. We're going to get it right, though. We're going to get it right. But yeah, tonight's topic is, Jamar said, starting from, I'm not going to the east side of Cali. Numero uno. Yeah, Chris will be able to tell you about the east side of Cali more than I would, because Chris be on tour all over the city. A lot more than I do.
Let me kill this light in the back.
Okay, cool. You know, we black people, we're supposed to have light in the front. Ah, that's good. All right. And so, yeah, that's the first thing that we're going to do, is not be caught on the east side of Cali. I mean, like I said, my bouginess show too well to be on the east side of Cali. See, Chris, one of them, Chris, TA, all the rest of the brothers that live down here, they got those personalities that they could be in any atmosphere. You could put them among the rich on a golf course, or you could put them among everyday people. Me, everyday people know I'm bougie. They can see it right out the gate. He don't belong here. One of these things like Sesame Streets. One of these things do not belong here. And that's Andre. How you doing tonight, Chris?
Man, I'm all right. I can't complain. Things is good. It's been a busy day, but yeah, busy days are good.
That's good, man. That's good. A lot of people don't realize. Let me start off with how we met, because we were actually, me and Ace were walking down the street. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
We walking down the street and we see you guys coming the opposite way, and we just hit it off right then and there and start conversing, exchange information, and been relating and hanging out off and on in one way or another for the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's been about 2.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how long. Tell people about how long you've actually been down here in Cali. What basically, if you don't mind sharing, what you and the guys do down here, and what you estimate about, because I know the estimate about how many guys you know that basically kind of live here or come down here to Cali on a regular basis.
So for me, I've been down here now for about 2 years. So as it looks right this second, things play out the way it's supposed to play this weekend, well, the coming week, I'll have my residency soon. So as far as me, I live here and I also do a little bit at home. Work at home still, so I do affordable healthcare, so that's what we do at home. But for me, like I say, it's just been, Cali's been good. It's different than other cities in Colombia. Medellin is Medellin. Cartagena is a whole other animal unto itself. They all have their qualities you like, but like I say, it's just here. There's just, like he was saying, there's an organic, natural nature. Me, myself, and Thomas, you know, we be everywhere. It don't matter what the neighborhood. I got folks in CeeLo Way. I'm still trying to get up there. They keep telling me it's not as bad. Funny enough, I've been running around in Cristales, and you know, I'm thinking it's just cool, just hilly as hell. I mean, you could have got killed over there. I'm like, well, I ain't there, so I can't complain. But Los Cristales has been wonderful to me. I mean, going to Tehran, I need to go back. I had a chance to pop through there for one quick second, but I haven't really had a chance just to politic.
And so you said since you've been here, let me ask you this: on average, because I know the number, on average, how many brothers you think either live here or come down here to Cali on a regular basis?
I couldn't give you a number. There's a whole bunch of us. You know, like my stepdad. Right. There are enough of us coming down here to make a Tarzan movie. I mean, I saw 3 guys today over by the house. They were obviously not from here. They were from home. 2 came down to get some dental work done. The other was just down here chilling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like Cali is still a hidden gem, and it's a whole different level of respect, a whole different lifestyle here. If you've been to Medellin and to Cartagena and that's your thing, this ain't a spot for you. It doesn't go down like that.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I can tell you 1.5 million stories. Of course, you
come on, share the stories. You know, I know who I'm talking to. They don't know who we talking to. Go ahead, share some Cali stories. The good, the bad,
the thing about it is, you got cats that come here, man. And one thing I say on my channel is, first thing you got to remember, be a good traveler. Don't just come out here being that guy. Don't be that dude that's going to fuck it up for everybody else, if you will. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It's a whole respect thing here. It's like you are immersed with the people. So you ain't out here looking for mangoes and scoping how much it's going to be. That's not the vibe here. You can have something incredibly good and organic with somebody, and it's going to be real and last. And, you know, like for me, I've got friends here I've had since the first. I've got women I've dated here didn't work out with, but I know if I call on them today, we have that kind of relationship. We're that cool with each other. I mean, you establish at other places, but going to your Medellin, going to Cartagena, that's 9 times out of 10 not what the cast is going for.
No.
Here is like a lifestyle change. This is where you go. I consider this grown man status. I look at Medellin as playing around. I look at Cartagena as, you know, schoolboys on the schoolyard. You giggling because you see some titties. Ooh, titties.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. I knock no man for doing what he do, but I do. Like I said, the thing is, man, at some point, being here as long as we have, as long as the other guys that I know have, it ain't, I mean, we love the look, of course, ain't no doubt. I mean, hell, I have whiplash every day because it's here.
Right.
But it's about more than that. It's about a vibe and a piece. Like just last night, an incredible international group of folks got together. We had a hell of a time laughing and drinking. Chill. Colombians, folks in the UK, people from Puerto Rico, people from the States. I mean, we had a ball. We just have a community here that's just that deep and that close. It's like having a family outside of your family where y'all really just vibe and love each other.
That's true.
You know, in some of the other places you ain't got that. You know, y'all giggling over who you got last night. Then you're salty because you got the same person 2 days ago. And y'all both looking silly and she got your money. You know, it ain't that.
That's so true. That's true. I'm glad how you put that the guys here do have a camaraderie ship, whether it be ex-military, whether it be guys that are coming down for business, whether it be individuals that are retired. I love the fact that you have individuals that are we come together. We're a unit. We really are. When somebody gets off the plane, they let somebody else know I'm coming down, and they let somebody know that they've gotten off the plane. It's right. We have our. It's kind of funny. We have our own WhatsApp group and groups just for our city. To whereas we don't know what's going on in Medellin. I don't know. I don't know if they have this type of camaraderie in Cartagena. But as far as when it comes to us here in Cali, hey D,
hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
We were just talking about, hey, you looking all. I like the glasses.
Centro.
Really
Centro.
Yes. Okay, deal.
And cheers. Chris, I'm sorry you didn't make it to Friendsgiving, but they passed out a bunch of Viche.
I heard.
They passed out a bunch of Viche, and I didn't invite Andrea because you're usually on Sunday night with Andrea. Right. So that's why I was like, I'm not even going to tell Andrea because I know they're going to be recording on Sunday night because that's y'all's schedule.
Yep. We already got our tickets for.
I am going to do like a Christmas thing. I'll let you know so y'all can come.
Okay,
over.
Cool. Deal. We'll definitely do that. I'm going to right now, guys. When you get a chance, guys, out here with King, make sure that you guys subscribe to his channel. I just dropped the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Make sure you follow him. Hey, you know, all three of us have one theme and one theme only. We don't want you here. We don't want you to come messing up our city. I can say this in front of them because I know them and we all talk the same.
Damn right.
We love y'all coming from the business aspect, but as far
not
as
even that.
For real, it's because it's costing now. And so, but for the long-term impact, yeah, y'all can stay in Medellin. Anybody that's been in Medellin, don't come to Cali. We don't want you here. We really don't. If you got Medi in your blood, that goes for you too, Kings of Dreams. We don't want you guys here long term. Y'all can get off the plane, walk around the airport, get your happy asses right back on that plane. That's all we care about.
Don't do James like that. That's my brother.
Well, first, let me salute the man. That's my brother. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Kings, that's right. All right. But we're gonna get to you in a split second, D, because I want to hear your story. But we're gonna continue finishing off with Chris. Chris, tell us about, if you don't mind sharing, because I know you've been sharing it on your channel, and one of the reasons I wanted to bring it up because you gave such a couple of such insightful videos regarding what happened to you in Cali, and then you were on a Razor Ray's channel the other day, giving some insight. And then you told me about it. You know, I looked over at you. Hey guys, just in case you guys are wondering, this the brother I was telling y'all about. I was at the restaurant. We were getting something to eat, and I looked over at him and we were like, all right, because Chris be everywhere doing everything. So now Chris is able to share his story, his way, and to encourage you guys in regards to how to carry yourself, not just in Medellin, not just in Cartagena, but here where we all live. And this is Cali, Colombia. And so let me let you go ahead and share your story, because I want to hear Dee share a story too in regards to what she just, experienced with one of her, people.
All right. Well, as far as me, like I said before, I've been here. I've politicked with virtually any and everybody. And even though being here, you get to know folks organically and easily, I'm a dude. So of course, tend to be popping. So I was popping on Tinder, I was doing my thing. And just like I said earlier, some people I got here that I've met from the first that would just be absolutely just next level cool with me and still be there if I need them. I met two of the ones like that off of Tinder. We still cool today. I mean, cool to the point where I know the family. I know the mom and them. I know the boyfriend that she got now. He know where I come from. I know where she come from and all that. So we got that kind of level. So for me, I had no reason to expect what happened. So like I say, we went out, met, talked a couple of weeks before we actually met, went out, had a great day, good, wonderful day, chill. At the end of the day, everything was cool. Like, all right, then I'm going home. I'm going home too. So we separated.
Right.
Nothing to it. Talked for a few more days, couple week or two. And we decided at that point, it was just cool. So I'm sitting here one day at the house and I get a call like, hey, what's up? At the house, my sister got all these people in here. I ain't trying to be bothered with all these folks making all this noise and all this. You want to hang out? I'm like, of course, sure, come through. So she comes to the house and it's about 11 that morning, I imagine. So had a good day again. Hung out, chilled in the house, listening to music. I'm explaining American stuff. She explaining Colombian stuff. We just talking about life in the world, Had a good day. Went out, there's a park around the corner from the house. Went out, walked around for a while, just chill. Come back. We decided to go eat across the street. So we had sushi, chill, talk to the folks over there. Of course, they know me. And so about this time, I guess it's about 6, 7 o'clock. So we come back in the house and put on some music. So, we just vibing, talking, having a great, what you would think is a regular ass day. Everything going well, close dancing, hanging out. She teaches me little steps of salsa. I'm teaching her how to just move like an American person move. We ain't, well, I ain't like you. I can't do all the energetic shit.
Your boy on the dance floor.
In the club, so, I'm looking to see what hell gonna try to hit me. So I'm not out there, twinkling my toes. So, we had a good day. So as it started getting late, I'm like, okay, well, you staying, if you're going, what you gonna do? She's like, okay, I can stay.
Right.
Nothing to it. So I'm feeling like they was like, you getting a shake on. So I was like, yes, sir, it's gonna go down. I'm thinking dirty time, I'm feeling good. So we have our little moment or two, kiss a couple times, cut and play. And by this time, I decided to go to the bathroom, which is where my mistake must have come in. Go to the bathroom, come back, the shirt down and all off. It's about to be nasty time, and Mr. Nasty getting ready. And we kissed a few more times. And, from what it looked like, I basically probably sat on the couch with her. I know I'm sitting here to the right. She's sitting to the, I'm sitting to the right. She's sitting to the left. Right. And, kissed a couple more times, and I obviously had my drink somewhere along the line. And then next thing I'm feeling I feel like I'm finna tap some world, Right. And Monday morning. So I wake up in my bedroom Monday morning, immediately come to the front. She ain't here. And that's when it dawned on me, like, well, goddamn. So I go in the back, laptop, Xbox, 2 telephones, couple watches, credit cards, thankfully not the bank cards, gone. So by this time, being who I am, used to be another person, another life. So, I got criminal tendencies and shit in me.
Right.
So I instantly knew what it was. Now, luckily, out of the phones I had, she took my current phone and one of the other phones that didn't work. I still had another phone here because I use it for Wi-Fi. Through Google integration, I keep all my stuff together. Right. So immediately, my first thing was brick the phone, brick the laptop. So I shut all that down, find my phone. I found the area she was in, talked to the credit card company, found out the card tried to be used down there. Call my folks, let them know what's going on. So they like, you all right? You cool? You all right? What's going on? So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm getting shit together. I still feel a little dry, a little groggy, but I'm straight. So after I shut all that stuff down, they insisted on coming over here, which they did. I got good people. And, they made me carry my half ass to the hospital. So I went and got a toxicology report. Right. Sat in that mug for damn ever. And, come out, thank God nothing was wrong, wasn't nothing violated or the crazy shit. And yeah, that was what happened at that immediate point. Now, a couple of months down the line, my cousin came down here and he matched with her on Tinder. So this is where the story gets interesting, but the typical outcome comes. So motherfuckers are stringing people along. I'm like, wait till the other part was, ain't no shit that happened. It ain't like that here. So call, get everything set up. He talking good. I'm talking good. Being him, we decide we're going to set up over in Grenada. Right. So being that we go to the restaurant, a lot of Italian restaurant, which you guys know. We know the cops out front. We know everybody. So like, it was I got the young lady who robbed me because I had to do a police report up here at La Iglesia Ermita. So I did a police report, got the detectives involved. They came to the house, everything. Right. So I tell the police, like, all right, we got her. We finna bring her here. Let's get it. We finna be doing some, some Chris Hansen shit. Right. Rolling on the restaurant. Finna do the full exposure with the camera. So I'm thinking, home. I'm thinking like, all right, something happened to me at home. You good. They asked me what you want us to do. And I'm like, what do you mean what I want you to do? I know I can't get my shit back, but I want her to go to jail. I want something to happen. They was like, I mean, we can get her, but we're going to let her go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really going to go down. And, me being, of course, who I am, I said, if I beat her ass, what happens? They don't ask me that. So at that point, man, I got the first-hand taste of the way the justice system works here. It's almost like I was on The Hangover. It was like, right. But did you die? I'm like, right. Well, I actually didn't. But when it came down to it, like I said, I still had my spot at home, so I wasn't in bad shape. I had my renter's insurance. My deductible paid for mostly everything I had to get. I got my computer, got another computer, got all my stuff. Wasn't no big deal. Went home, got a new phone. Nothing to it. And I say that not meaning the whole situation not a big deal, but for me, like I say, man, I was truly glad it happened to me versus some of the other people I know, because I don't know how they would have taken it. Right. For me, being a dirty mug I used to be, it's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't glad the shit happened. I know what you're saying. It don't, oh my God, I'll never do this again. No, it didn't shake me to that level. It didn't make me feel like I wanted to go home. It made me understand, okay, just like I tell everybody, I ain't at home. When I'm in another man's backyard, I must conduct myself accordingly. So with that being the case, you try to help other folks with what went down, and you try to make sure that they understand. I don't give a damn how you popping where you at. This ain't your street, dog. This ain't your neighborhood. These ain't your cousins. You gotta be right every second you there. Now everybody's not gonna be out to get you, but somebody may be. So that 1 second, like I had plenty of folks who just been cool with me still on. Wasn't out to get me, but this one time was all it took. Yeah, all it took was just a little bit of tenderness on Tinder, and then with somebody that you knew, just a little bit of tenderness. But yeah, she got tender on Tinder, and I got tenderized. Right, you got tenderized. So
real quick,
using that.
Real quick.
Go ahead, D.
Oh, wait, let me drink my Vice de Botafogo.
Well, I'm mad at Chris because he ain't got nothing to say. As much we done went out drinking together, Chris ain't got nothing to drink right now. No, I ain't got that because I was running. I just got home. I had to come home. Okay.
Chris and I haven't been out drinking
together right now.
Chris and I haven't been out drinking together yet.
What? I don't wait on you. Hey, I kill a bottle of Vita, I kill a bottle of Jack. It don't matter what it is.
I'm tired, man. I don't want to go out no more.
Chris, I got somebody that brought me down some Crown Royal, bro. I got a bottle of crack. You got the regular Crown, and you got the.
What are you gonna do with the purple bag?
I got the caramel.
What are you gonna do with the purple bag?
Somebody put pennies in it. Yeah, for real, the old school purple bag.
Right.
And it comes in a caramel bag for the holidays.
Oh yeah.
Let me give a shout out real quick to my man Stephen Griffin for the $10 super chat, and my man James in the building for the $5. Thank you very much Cash App. I'm so used to saying super chat. And thank you very much for the Cash App, guys. We will be out of YouTube jail on October 22nd. So yeah, you ain't know? Who
in YouTube jail?
We in YouTube jail. Love crossing borders. They put us in YouTube jail.
Why y'all YouTube jail? I don't know that.
First of all, they said our thumbnails didn't match the topic, and then they came back and said they couldn't debunk that. Once I debunked it, they came back and said, "Well, you've used you know how sometimes on the live stream I play a video or news footage of something that happened." They said, "Well, you use a news footage
that they didn't authorize you to use that footage. You've done it more than one time, so therefore we're gonna put you in YouTube jail. Don't do that again, and you'll be back out at the toward the night before Christmas type of thing. So yeah, they put us in YouTube jail for about a month.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
But we're not the first ones. I looked up other YouTubers, and I'm talking about some major YouTubers have been thrown in YouTube jail out of petty stuff. So it happens. And if you've done YouTube and you're successful in YouTube at any point in time, I promise you it's going to be something petty that happens, whether they don't like a video that you did or whether they don't like how your content is good. It'll always be something. It's just part of the makeup of the business. And since like Chris said, since I'm in somebody else's house known as YouTube, I can't make the rules. I just gotta, like we
it's
used
like
to say,
the casino. The house is always going to win.
Yep, the house is gonna always win.
Exactly.
But before we go back to Chris's story, let us hear the story that you want to share that happened to somebody that you know just recently.
Y'all want to hear my story or my client's story? Because
you got two?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me unbutton this button. Listen to your story and your clients.
Long time ago. I'll never forget this. Like, it's unforgettable. Those type of things are unforgettable. And I'm lucky because somehow my body woke up from whatever was given to me, and I was still in a place where I was able to get home. But I was so out of it that I ended up going to work because I was so concentrated on going to class. This is when I was giving English classes at like different companies. So I was actually going to give class to the VP of Mac batteries. You know, those big batteries that go inside the 18-wheelers. So yes, of course I lost my job that day, but it wasn't even my fault. Like, I ran into a cousin at the mall and she was like, oh, let's sit down and drink. So, at the mall, they have the little kiosk where you can sit down and drink. We're at Palmetto Mall though, right? Way on the south side. This is back when I lived on this. This was like 2011. Okay. 2011. This is before the wave of Americans started coming. Like, every now and then you would run into like an American person and they would be surprised that you speak English and whatever. But there wasn't any like insistences of like, oh, let me get your number or your email, or no. You'll just say hi, bye, whatever. Cool to see you. Goodbye, whatever. So anyway, there was like a random concert at a club of a really popular salsa singer that I love called Ray de la Paz or Ray de la Paz. Amazing salsa singer. Y'all look him up. He has salsa versions of like, the one Solo Tu y Yo. It's just the two of us, but in Spanish.
Right. Yeah,
it's amazing. I love his version. It's amazing. So somehow we end up at Hala Hala in Manga.
Right.
Manga it's a borderline little town municipality outside of Cali. Basically, when you pass 70th, we live on the north. Yeah. So it's basically a roundabout. And once you're out of the roundabout going straight, you're like in another county limit. If you're from the south, then you know what counties are like. Or if you're like from the East Coast, it's a different borough. You're like in a different borough, basically.
Correct.
No, technically this would be a different county, not a borough. The boroughs are the comunas in Colombia. That's what I equivalent a borough to, the comunas in Colombia. But this is literally, you're going over the line. You're going into the border of another little town called Manga. Most of it goes up the hill. I don't know if you knew that, but you actually have to go up hills to get to the real part of the town of Manga.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. You know what? I did.
Yeah.
I know exactly what
there's a bunch of little towns up here on the this north side mountains. So we're at the club. All I know is that I came to at 6 a.m. I had like a bruise on my face, like I had scuffled with somebody, like my finger was hurting, like I had defended myself. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to go to work. When I came to, someone was telling me that I needed to leave the club. Somehow I was still in the club. My cousin had burnt off on me, which was hella rude. How you just leave me, right? So I never talked to her again. I somehow got to work, and when the vice president of Mac saw the state that I was in, he was like, I'm going to call you an ambulance. We're going to call your job. You know, I lost my job because the guy never believed that something happened to me. He just thought I was out drinking. You know, he didn't care for what happened to me. So I took myself to the clinic just to make sure, you know, that I wasn't raped or anything like that. So I was okay. Nothing like that happened to me. They treated me or whatnot. And my dad was worried about me because he was like, why did you get home at 6 a.m. on a Friday morning when you had class in the morning? Like, you had to go and teach class. But I don't know what happened. Like, to this day, my cousin doesn't remember. Like, I don't know if something happened to her that day too. But luckily, I came to quickly and I was able to get home and nothing crazy, like more like crazier happened to me. And then to talk about my client, let's just call him Frank. He happens to be a YouTuber as well.
This is recent. This story that you about to tell is recent.
This is last Saturday.
Okay, last Sabado.
This is last Saturday, guys. So sometimes I hate being like the call D if you're in trouble person.
The liaison of Cali.
There's going to be a bunch of different like measures being taken for next year. So I had my Friendsgiving that I celebrated on Sunday. Frank says, D, what are you doing? You're going to go out tonight? I kind of had this itch, but I'm a responsible Virgo. I said, I'm going to stay at home. I know better. I'm not going to have the energy to be around almost 30 people if I'm out here drinking and having fun. I'm going to want to keep going because I'm Colombian. We keep going until we don't want to anymore.
Right.
So I was like, bro, you know, just let me know if you need me. I'll probably be up watching Netflix or something. So I had a couple of drinks at home. I was just chilling, vibing out by myself. Went to sleep around 1:30, 2 a.m. I happen to check my Instagram and there's like random messages from random Colombian men, like 2 Colombian men. I'm like, who are these guys? I lost everything. I lost everything. What is going on? So somehow the person that was texting me on Instagram, I sent them my number. Right. Hey, can you please call me on WhatsApp or call me on my number? I talked to Frank. He's like, yo, D, I got robbed. I just went to sleep. I don't know what happened. So this all boils down to your intuition, guys. If you are wishy-washy about going out, just don't go out. Just don't do it. Like, yeah, you might sit around, start messing around on Tinder. Wait, can I curse today since we're in jail?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Don't start fucking around on Tinder because you're fucking bored.
Right.
They say an idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yep.
And I know you're in Colombia. And I know that there are dozens of beautiful women and you get what I call booty blinded. Okay? Don't start. No, it's a serious thing.
You might have to use that one, Chris.
Illness, bro. The serious illness.
They get booty blinded.
Y'all start looking like rotating fans out in this bitch. Like, you don't know what to do. Don't break your neck. I know, Chris. I know. Look, first of all, think about your safety. Think about your safety and your intuition. If you're wishy-washy about wanting to go somewhere, all of a sudden you get on Tinder and you decide to want to hook up with a mid girl because y'all like to classify us for some type of reason. But you decide to want to, oh, you know what? This mid girl wants to kick it. I'm kind of bored. Let's go out to eat. All right, so we go out to eat. You know, I didn't really get anything to eat. I had 2 drinks. I'm frank, okay? I took this girl out to eat. She's holding my hand. She's being nice. She's a regular girl. She's not a pro, right? I had 2 drinks. I took my time drinking these drinks. I complained about getting horrible chips and salsa, but this is not the US. We're not Mexican. We're not going to have the best chips and salsa, right?
Right.
We want to drink some more. So I'm like, I don't really want to drink, but hey, if she wants to drink, I already had 2 drinks. You know, let's just take this back to my Airbnb. Red flag number 1, okay? Flag on the play number 1, right there, okay? Why are you trying to take her back? I had a conversation with a Colombian girl that is one of my really close friends. She knows a person that I know that I happen to have given a tour and done things with them and for them in Cali. And let's just say that don't invite a girl to your place for a date, guys. I don't care how nice the place is. I don't care if she's just going to meet you for 5 minutes and then y'all are going to go out. How about you beat her at that place? Beat her in a public place, especially if there's like cameras or something. Make sure her face is able to be shown in the camera or something. Because this bringing them back to your place, like, have 2 places. Okay? Have all your shit, your important shit at your main Airbnb, and then have another little random rickety spot to take the girls back to. Shout out to Juliet. My girl is in here. I love you.
Shout out to Juliet.
Okay.
In the building.
Love you, Juliet. Look her up in Bogota. Okay.
There we go.
So, homeboy texts. They go to the liquor store. You know, the Panaderia Cuti on 6 that goes down to 47. Right? They're near there on this side of 6, on our side to La Florida, because he was in La Florida. They buy their Buchanan's whiskey. I see the video because the man at the Airbnb sent me, the owner of the Airbnb or whoever manages it, sent me the security videos so I could send it to the police. That's a whole nother shit show. So, after me analyzing these videos for a few days, the girl knew what she came to do. She never looked at the camera. Like, before he opened the door, she was looking sideways. I'm very analytical. So I saw her moving kind of sideways. They come in the house. I feel like she peeped the camera. So when she came in like this.
Yeah, I see that a lot in videos. I see that a lot.
Like this.
Yeah, they come in with the head down,
or
they come in with the baseball cap.
The whole time. So they get in the house. She's making drinks. He saw her making the drinks. He's like, they're having a conversation before she makes the drinks. They're like, oh, what kind of music do you like? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, I listen to American music. She's like, oh, well, he's like, I bet you don't listen to that. And she was like, oh, well, put it on. You know, she's just a regular girl, right? She's not a pro. She's not anything, you know, just random girl he met on Tinder, thought he could hang out with. Well, he woke up at 8:30 in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning because he doesn't remember crashing, right? The video shows that they came in around 12:15 and then she left around 2:07. When the car pulled up, beep, beep. Yeah, or Uber usually pulls up and might say beep, beep. You know, but it was just suspicious to me that the car said beep beep.
Yeah, that's you know
and
what?
She came out super
rare.
Tranquila. Like she came out like there was nothing on her mind. Like she knew he wasn't going to wake up. Just walked out the door, stole the keys to the doggone place, opened the door, opened the gate, took both his laptops, his phone. You know, once I found out all of this, I'm like, oh, this happened to Chris. I see Chris the morning of what's going on. I kind of got a hangover from the night before. I'm not ready to deal with all of this right now. I'm about to catch an attitude. I got a whole fucking Friendsgiving. I'm about to cook mac and cheese and a shrimp salad and all this other stuff.
Right.
But thank God everybody bought tons of food, so I didn't even have to cook the mac and cheese, honestly. But I did make the shrimp salad, and everybody loved it. So
that's what's up.
Y'all still have to taste my cooking. Anyway, but
we might have to do Friendsgiving with you next year.
Of course, totally. Especially if I'm in Cali, I'll organize it again for sure. But I didn't do it on Thursday because a lot of the people weren't able to gather because they had work.
Right, of course.
I was like, you know what, let me just do it on Sunday. You know, and a lot of people were nostalgic. You know, there were plenty of times people say, hey, y'all, I want to say something. D, thank you, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm about to cry because I'm like, I didn't think I was going to be able to pull it off, but we had even visitors that weren't even invited that came in.
Of course.
I'm like, okay, you got a plate, but what did you bring? Okay. We had some Nigerian food. It was spectacular. I was like, wow, what is this? Yeah, they had some jollof rice and some other little snacks. It was amazing. Don't worry, Chris, you'll be at the next one. But just to say what happened, like he was chilling with the girl. The only time he felt like he put her back to her was when she was making the drinks and he was trying to put music on the laptop. And what he claims is that when she put the drinks down, you know, just the whiskey, because he likes his with Coca-Cola, he switched the drinks. And he was like, whatever you gave me, bitch, you know, oh, hold on. All right. Whatever you gave me, bitch, you about to drink it. Well, he drank it anyway. He said he was really tired. But Chris and I saw him the next day, and he was not himself, you know.
Oh, you could tell.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead, Chris. Tell your observations for the family here.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely no disrespect, but this nigga thought he was Batman. He formulated plans on how he gonna track her ass down and give her money and shit. But when I track her down and I get her, she gonna give my shit back. When she give my shit back, I'm gonna punch her in the nose. But I'm gonna give my shit back. Cause I'm giving this much money. I'm like, you never gonna see
that's that West Coast shit. No offense, y'all, but
that's exactly what that is.
It's something about y'all West Coast dudes, man. Y'all crazy.
And I'm like,
I don't know who worse, Florida or California at this point. I don't know who worse, California or Florida or Texas. Y'all like this.
Florida man.
Real close.
Florida man.
Real close. Y'all talk about New York guys, but California, Florida, and Texas, it's another level.
Yeah.
He had these fantastical ideas of swooping down. Well, I find out what she is, I'm going. I'm like, bruh, you don't want to go to nobody's neighborhood start no shit.
No, you don't.
You gonna be on the police. I'm like, bro, it's Sunday. Like, I'm Colombian.
She went to the police, nothing happened.
I came here damn near 19 years ago next March. I know these motherfuckers ain't about to do nothing. Like, when we got there, they're like, oh, the fiscal that's supposed to be here for these cases isn't here. It's Sunday. I work on releasing people from jail and deaths. And I'm like, oh, Lord, he can't help us. He's like, you could just file it online. Well, I had a problem filing it online and still haven't been able to file what happened because he has an American passport. And they only allow you to put Colombian identification on there. Because when it comes to putting in where his passport was issued, Colombia is split up into departments, right?
Right.
Which is our states, equivalent to what would be a state. And where it says department where it was issued, it says select, but there's no drop down menu for it. So I'm going to have to go in there and put Colombian, even though it says where was he born, the U.S., and leave his U.S. passport number because I don't know any other way to do it. Yeah, a friend was like, well, put your ID on there. I'm like, hell no. I don't want my ID on shit. I already owe a whole bunch of money to the hospital because the other motherfucker that got shot didn't pay. So you motherfuckers coming out here getting into shit, trying to call D, you better have $250 on hand or have somebody on the other side ready for that money to sell it to me so I can fucking help you. Excuse my language.
No, I'm with you on that, D.
Fucking do this shit, man.
I mean,
y'all gotta chill.
Do you? Let me ask.
Blinded.
I love that term. Let me ask both of you guys this in all sincerity. We both know that it's Christmas season. We know that things heightening, no matter what country you're in, crimes heighten because of Christmas seasons, holidays. Are you guys noticing? Because I mean, you guys know the city in certain areas better than I do, and I know certain areas a little bit more than maybe you guys may have. Do you guys, other than D, of course, do you guys see an uptick in this behavior in Cali around the holiday, this at least this year, around the holidays, or has it been throughout the year or two that is slowly having an uptick where dudes are coming down, getting in stupid shit, and then they got to come to D for the rescue? Are we starting to see? Because Chris, you can attest to the guys that you see come down. I can attest to the guys I see come down. And D can definitely attest to, because I kid you not. I don't know why people think D got she Wonder Woman, Superwoman, she's a phoenix and everything else. But whenever it's some issues, dudes, people that have never spoken to her a day in her life somehow know how to find tours by D on Instagram. But when it's time for a tour to keep you out of trouble, she don't hear from you. But when you get in trouble, all of a sudden you want her to put her cape on and come rescue you. And this is not the first time that we've heard this.
I'm not Captain Save a Tourist.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Captain Save a Tourist. So are you guys noticing a slow uptick in this behavior as far as guys getting got in Colombia, or is it just the holidays? I mean, not in Colombia, but in Cali, or is it just the holidays? Because there's a difference between that has been happening over, slowly over the years going up, or is it just a holiday thing?
You want to go first? Well, for me, what I see is, I'm plugged into every news. I've always been a news junkie at home. When I've been self-employed for 22 years. So in that, I always try to pay attention to what the hell is going on around me. So even here, I've been plugged into the news and everything else. So, I mean, daily, you see somebody robbing, killing, or something's going on. So, of course, when you look at where we come from, you can work at McDonald's, be on damn fries, and you're rich here.
True.
So you come here with that. And then you got the cats here who in these damn groups, they get the mentality, everything's a mango, I can pay for it all. Or they come in here, they want to flex and show how much you got. But you don't understand that you don't come to a place and essentially belittle the people. What you have is a blessing because you had the virtue of being. I
want you to don't forget your thought. I want you to go back to that last thought because that's very. I don't want you to you see that, D? I don't want him to skim over that because a lot of dudes don't realize when they come down here flexing in these countries, no matter what country it is, you could be in Thailand zooming, and you can come across as if you're even subconsciously not even noticing, belittling the people. I want you to go back to that point because that's very important that you said that. I never thought about. I mean, I thought about that before, but I've never mentioned it. That's a good point, Chris.
Right. I mean, because the thing is, man, it's a privilege for you to be here. It's a privilege for folks to take the time to even involve themselves with you on a real level. Because shit, you make yourself nothing but a mark. So the thing is, if you get that good energy, you reciprocate that. You don't come, you don't belittle, you don't treat folks like they don't matter. You got to understand that, you're happy to have me here, but you have troubles in your life that I don't understand. So it'll be completely wrong of me to completely disregard you by trying to do some old silly shit, rather than trying to at least find out who you are, where you come from, what makes you you. And then if I'm going to do some silly shit, I'm going to include you in my silly shit. At least be reciprocal. But I've had cats here that I've had the displeasure or pleasure, if you will, of knowing that have been out here just next level treating folks like they just nothing but street trash while they out here just throwing it up, just balling. That ain't cool. You don't get out like that. I never believed in using people, you know, and of course, I've been a dirty cat, and like we all have somewhere along the line. But once you learn that what you did wasn't where it's at, you go out of your way to make sure that people around you are better than you left. You don't go out here to take advantage of folks, you know. People will give you, people will show you, people will help you stay your ass safe if you do right. Like saying, as far as we're talking about with the Tinder thing. Yes, you can have a one-night jump off. Then again, that one night might not be the right night, just like we both seen. I'm just sorry I had to say that. So yeah, but the thing is, I mean, you can go out here and meet somebody at Exeter. You can meet somebody at Farmington. You can meet somebody anywhere. Build something just as good, being less danger. You said something to me at the bar one day. You know, say, you know, you got to get somebody who got something to lose. That makes a world of difference. Having somebody like D just said to me, and I don't classify on people like that. I mean, everybody's everybody to me. I don't be worried about nobody having it because any day we could all be in a damn gun.
True.
You don't know which day might be that day to put your ass on your ass. So the thing is, looking for somebody who has something to lose in the equation, not everything to gain. Because your ass is pure upside. You are pure upside. But if I take all his shit, I pay my rent for 3 months.
Right.
So, you know, it's just really about, I can't say it enough. When you're in somebody else's backyard, understanding how to conduct yourself, understanding how to flow within versus just be on the outside looking down. I remember that Jay-Z's kid, Blue Ivy, had that meme when she's looking down, looking all crazy. Don't come looking like that.
Have some home training.
Yeah, well.
Act like that in front of your mama. That's all I'm saying.
Here's the thing. The home training part. I had it too, but I was a thug and a criminal. I was stealing everything that wasn't nailed down out there to kicking up dust. So even though I had home training, I'm trying to impress my little dumbass friends.
All right, guys.
So
before we hear,
trying to impress their little dumbass friends, and
before we hear what D has to say, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, man. More than you realize, because that's an excellent point that you made. But before we hear what D has to say in regards to the question that I made, do you think that it's a holiday swing, or was it just an uptick of what we're seeing that's kind of like spreading from other locations, from Bogota, from Medellin, from Cartagena, and Cali is like the next one. But before we hear from D, hey fellas, y'all know better. We know, get the cash apps up, man. I'm in YouTube jail, you in YouTube jail. And you know, if I'm in YouTube jail, you already know what it's gonna be like. It's a bad thing. Bad things. Get them super chats up or them cash apps up. Appreciate you. Or you're gonna have to deal with this all night long.
Money works. El mundo quiere dinero. Money works. Se arregla con dinero. Money works. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Money works. El mundo quiere dinero.
So y'all ain't trying to deal with her big ass all night long. So thank you. So I'm saying that was the fullback for Barry Sanders back in the day. That's why Barry was able to get the yards he got because of her. So thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys, Kings. Thank you, Kings of Dreams, for not the super chats, but for the cash apps, for the PayPal. Thank you for looking out for the channel, because like I mentioned, before the night ends, we're going to talk about the Children's Cancer Foundation that we'll be working with this month here in Cali, Colombia. We're going to pull up the post, let you guys actually see the organization that we work with, that we're going to be working with. Our goal this month is to raise $1,000. Not just you guys, half of it is going to be on us anyway. So we just want to make sure that we get this money out by the end, toward the beginning of the year, to help these young children when it comes to battling cancer. Because I remember when I was a kid, I got a lot of people don't realize I got hit. I always got a story for everything. I got hit by a car when I was a kid at 7 years old. I stayed in the hospital until I was 11 years old. The car didn't knock me in the air. It sucked me under and drugged me down the street. So just imagine the body of a 7-year-old child being drugged down the street. And so I know what it's like to be a child stuck in the hospital for a long time. So and that's why I've been in the States. I was involved in nonprofit programs. That's why I learned to be, tie bow ties and everything else, because I'm always going to fundraiser dinners and things like that had to do with the community and giving back to children. So it is some of the things that we want to do here. And so we're going to be showcasing that a little later. But right now, we want to hear what D has to say. Shout out to my man, James, again, for the $5 super chat, and William for the $10 super chat. Cash App. I keep saying super chat, but Cash App. Thank you, guys. And so right now we're going to hear what D has to say in regards to does she think that this is something that's, might be something that in the future we need to really look out for in Cali, or is it just centered around the holidays?
This has always happened in Cali. It's just not mentioned because it's just people putting it out on YouTube now and letting y'all know. It's just a thing that's always happened. There's a Vice episode on YouTube. I don't know if y'all follow the page called Vice.
Oh, yeah.
The video is about 10 years old, and it talks about the devil's breath, scopolamine, and about them using it in Bogota. You could walk under the tree, and they talk about if you sit under the tree for a few hours, you'll end up falling asleep because its own pollen will have you dozing off under the tree. So during the holidays, the crime just gets worse in every city. It doesn't, every major city. The top major cities are Bogota, Medellin, Cali. Cali is the third major city in Colombia, not Cartagena, y'all.
Correct. Okay?
Medellin, they've always fought to become the capital, almost won, but they didn't. It stayed in Bogota. I don't even know why Bogota is the capital, but okay, it's our DC.
Right.
As well as Bucaramanga. This can happen to you anywhere. Okay, and not even just in Colombia. Like, it can happen to you anywhere. So if you're out traveling abroad, getting the tenderness, as we said, try to get some tenderness. You might be at risk. You got to be careful. And even, and I'm just gonna put it out there. If you don't have any game in English, then I guess you ain't got no game in no language. Okay, guys, get your confidence levels up. It's like Andre said on one of his videos, you ain't got to pay. You already paying. You're paying for the Uber. You're paying for the Rappi groceries for her to come make you the spaghetti you asked for. Okay? You're paying for whatever liquor y'all gonna have later in the house. Y'all already paying for a bunch of stuff. The least she can do is be kind and make you that meal and maybe give you the massage or whatever it's going to end up being. Okay. And if she can't do that, then, that's somebody that needs to go, I guess, because it all depends on what level you are with this person as well. And, I can't really speak for the guys that, mess with the pros and don't mind paying for it. That's fine. I'm not judging you. Just be careful. Just be careful out there because you might be at risk. Right now, we've been hearing out here from the YouTubers every 2 weeks is somebody gone in Medellin.
Every week.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's upgraded to every week, 1 or 2 a week at this point. I don't hear that on the Colombian news ever. No. And I don't even watch Colombian news. I get it all from Twitter. But you never see the news of another foreigner died in Medellin from too much scopolamine or whatever. And they run in gangs. They're not going to do it by themselves. These girls aren't going to do them by themselves. This girl that got my friend, I highly doubt she was by herself. I feel like she's done it plenty of times before, though, because she left him lightly asleep. The effects do last for days, sometimes for weeks, depending on your system and how you take it. He's a guy that actually works out, does 1,000 crunches a day, and, you know, by Wednesday, he was okay. I ended up going out with him. He was being a little social butterfly in there. You know, ain't nothing changed. It happened to him. He's like, it ain't gonna stop me from coming back. I'm gonna remote work from here. You know, it's just something that happened to me. It's my fault. He has accountability with himself, and he knows how he needs to move next time. Like he said, she caught me off guard. I was slipping. I was too comfortable. I have another client that says, I'm always paranoid. You got to be paranoid, unfortunately. We're living in times where people will snatch a phone and kill you for it.
Yep.
And they've been doing that.
And that's global. Okay. It's not just Colombia, like Dee was saying earlier. It's global. People are hungry in New York. People are hungry in Vegas. They hungry in Detroit. So let's not assume that it's just South America. It's all over that you got to watch yourself. You know, even though Andrea and I are planning to go to Europe, I've got to have those little special pouches for where I put my wallet in and things like that, because Europe is famous for its pickpockets. And so it's little things like, or scammers. So it's little things, no matter where you go in the world, you have to be careful. And then you have to also realize this, two things that I noticed about Chris. And I want you to speak on this, Chris. First of all, Chris is not one of them dudes that came down here for the ladies. He came down here to live, and this was all business. The ladies are the icing on the cake, like for any of us. But a lot of dudes, y'all come down here just for the ladies. Second thing that came down that it can happen to anybody. Chris knows Spanish. So you guys can sit back and say, well, he doesn't know Spanish. Oh, Chris knows his Spanish. So he didn't come down here with the thirst. He knows Spanish. He came down here for business, and yet you still can get got. That's what our point is. You still can get got. I'm going to tell y'all something I ain't never said before. Y'all ready? Here we go. I'm going to take this tie off for a second. I'm going to tell you in all sincerity, one of the reasons I'm not a cheater, I love Andrea. But there's a number two reason why I don't cheat in Colombia. There is no way in the world I'm going to wake up 3 days later because I done slipped up. Thinking I'd have made it smooth. See, in the States, I could cheat and get away with it because she got a job, I got a job. She got a career, I got a career. She doing good, I'm doing good. I can't hear you, D. You're on mute.
I said that's a motherfucking word you telling right there.
Yeah.
Everybody not ready to listen to that.
Yeah.
Because everybody's living in a world where I do whatever the fuck I want.
I love Andrea, but also on the other side, I don't know who the fuck to trust and who the fuck not to trust. Because it's so much fineness down here. And all it takes is one slip up. Just the one time that I go out there and I decide I'm on cheat mode. I'm going to go ahead and get this bad Afro-Colombian with the beautiful curly hair coming down like D and everything. And here I go, bam. I done got set up when I should have had my ass at home doing whatever I need to do with my own wife. And that's what, and that's the world that we live in here in South America. In North America too, you can get set up, but that's how much we mean, how important it is for you guys to realize that anybody can get got. And that's why I kind of like put Chris in certain categories, since you guys don't know that he's down here for business, that he actually lives here, that he knows Spanish. All the things that you guys always say, that if I had these things, if I lived here, if I knew Spanish, if I had a girl that wasn't a pro, well, he clicked all the boxes or excuses that you guys give yourselves. And yet and still, you still have to be careful down here, no matter what part of South America. I'm going to say this again. No matter what part of South America, this world is struggling. This recession is global. It is not just Colombian struggle. It's Argentina, it's Brazil, it's Ecuador, it's Mexico. It's part of China locked back down again. They protest because they got to get back in the house.
We got to wear a mask again. They just said that today.
Hey,
We gotta wear our masks.
They will lock you in China. They will lock you up so fast for wearing the wrong mask. You get caught wearing the wrong mask in China. Oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about getting locked back up in the house. You getting locked.
I can't live over there.
Right, for real. And so, guys, the reason why we're talking about this particular topic and the reason why all three of us are here, not because we just live here, but because we care enough for you guys to hear what needs to be said. So, saying that, I want to start with Chris and then go to D in regards to what advice would you give a guy that's new, not coming to Colombia, because these knuckleheads that came to Colombia plenty of times, they ain't been to Cali. They assume that they can let their guards.
They don't need to come to Cali.
Right, they don't need to. First of all, that's the first bit of advice I always give.
They don't like it too damn much.
Oh, I got some brothers that's so mad at me right now in another WhatsApp group because they hit me up. Oh, Dre, we coming to Cali for our birthday. Where do we go with? I said, I ain't showing you shit. I said, man, don't come here. What? You ain't gonna show us? I mean, these dudes were hot for let's put it like this. They damn near kicked me out the WhatsApp group. 40 dudes, hot. They decided, well, we gonna go to Vegas. Because they were so upset that I wouldn't show them Cali.
You could have sent them to me.
Yeah, I could have sent them to you, and they were some good dudes. But here's what the problem was. I told them this. I say, y'all some good men. I've seen them do some amazing things in every city that they've gone to. I say, but you good dudes, y'all leave breadcrumbs. I say, that's why Medellin is bad. I say, you good dudes went to Medellin, you left breadcrumbs. You went to Cartagena, you leave breadcrumbs. You go to Thailand, you leave breadcrumbs. I say, you went to Bogota back in the day and you left breadcrumbs. I say, so now the knuckleheads go down there after you good dudes do. I say, every city that I know of always had good guys, good brothers, good white boys, good Asian dudes that came down first. And then y'all left breadcrumbs for these knuckleheads to come to every city and act a fool, and stupidity ends up happening. In every city, it's never you good dudes. You good dudes keep leaving breadcrumbs, and that's the problem. I say, and that's why I'm not giving you the information on how to party in Cali. Hell no. And so they decided to go to. They still mad. They decided I said, how y'all gonna be in a WhatsApp group with me and don't talk to me no more? I said, well, damn it, y'all ain't talked to me before anyway. So, but at the end of the day, is what advice would you, in all sincerity, would you guys have, starting with Chris? Would you have for a person that's coming to Cali for the first or second time?
For me, if you come in here, man, just be ready to experience just a vacation whole free. I don't know how much. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Battery died. Hang on. I got my.
You always drop a gem and then you just get ready to jump past.
Whole free.
See what I'm saying? He'll drop a gem and he'll just run past his own gym.
Whole free.
Down. Give us a little bit more insight on what you mean.
Cali is whole free. I love it.
Yeah, so the thing is, a lot of folks that I know who travel, like I got a young man hit me up from one of our videos on my channel, Out Here with King, available to you, subscribe now. But yeah, this cat hits me talking, man, I want to come for cocaine and hoes. What you got? I said, not a goddamn thing.
I got a tour guide for that. You got to sell them the consultation with D, so then I can pass them on to the person that will take him to go do that debauchery.
You know, we talked about that last night, funny enough. And the thing is, okay, that sounds good, but if something happens, your name in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy lost all his fingers. He went down the tour by D. So you know what I'm saying?
That's all it takes. He went down the tour. I went down there.
I signed the liability paper. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got no responsibility.
But you know, like say, what I don't know what the hell I said about running over the gym, but Cali is a place where you come to have a real vacation. Of course, there's women here. They're some of the baddest women in this mug here. I mean, like D and I said, whiplash. Your neck just, oh Jesus, neck and eye strain.
Ventilador. That's what you call it, ventilador.
Right.
That's it.
You got that fan spinning. So you come here to enjoy what the city has to offer. You come here to relax and chill. There are sites outside of here, a little nowhere from here. There's a bounty of beautiful life here, not even just women, just going out to see things, you know what I'm saying? And of course you're gonna get women, we do, so we do. We out looking for women. And the biggest takeaway I'll say for me being here is peace of mind and just comfort. I ain't heard nobody scream, "He's still your president." I don't hear that shit. I've had one in food. We got back and forth. But you know, it's like a whole different level of life. You wake up in the morning, you feel like damn Prince Akeem. Yes, it is my birthday. Because you just chill. Less stress on your heart, less stress on your neck, back, and shoulders. The only problems I realistically have is a few things at home that will be cut off next year. Other than that, it's just a vibe and a level of peace here. In Cartagena, been there 474,000 times. Me, I enjoy the city. I like Epoca. They got a fantastic breakfast. I like everything outside of Boca Grande and the old city. Because I get out and I know people.
Mm-hmm.
Medellin. I ain't never been to Park of Years. I don't even know what that bitch is. Never been there. I ain't never been interested in going find no hoe. Because to me,
it's so steamy.
Does what she does to make her money. That's her life. That's her business. I hope she getting it. But for me, it ain't a flex getting a woman that I seen on 87 other YouTube channels. It's not a flex for me doing that. And my thing is, I'm old enough where I ain't got to flex for nobody else. I do what I want to when I get goddamn ready. Well, you had, this fine thing, and 27 other dudes did night before I got there. So that's not anything that really does anything for me. It's about finding a genuine person. If I do find somebody to take the time to chill with, and no doubt they're going to find you as well. They're going to be those who are willing to give you that good time, that good experience, and treat you the way you deserve to be treated as a man. You, in turn, have to be willing and worthy of that treatment. You can't come out here being no half-ass, punk-ass, hoe-ass dude.
No.
And then expecting better. This ain't that kind of place. And then, like I told one other cats who come here, you know what I'm talking about. This mug tried to fight the whole damn bar one day. You don't know who you are. You don't know who these people is. Well, I'm from such and such. I do this. I do that. Yeah.
That don't matter. That don't matter when you're here, homeboy, because you don't know who tell longer out here, okay?
Right.
There's a lot of people out here that be talking about, usted no sabe quién soy yo. You don't know who the fuck I am. Well, you don't know who the fuck I am. And you're in Apache territory, baby. You don't know where the fuck you standing at. They'll disappear you real quick. I was just talking to a Uber driver yesterday. A taxi driver that thought he was the shit. I can go fix that car. Oh, no, it was a mechanic. Oh, yeah, I can go fix that car. Way up there on the mountain in Vijas. What happened? It was a scam. They told him to turn his phone off. They got his brother's number, called him. We need 20 million or you're going to find your brother in bags. What's up? Oh, we only got 2 million. All right. Give us the 2 million. 2 million is like $600 or something like that.
Right.
And they were like, all right, homeboy, here's your keys. You can go. That's the scam.
Right.
And he left.
I kid you not.
He was talking mad shit. Some mechanic. Wow. It's just a Colombian guy. And this is to a Colombian person. This is how we get scammed. A lady in my apartment building. Oh, a friend of mine hit me up selling a TV for $1 million pesos. I had the $1 million pesos on me. My husband told me, send her 300 first. And I was the dumbass that sent her the whole $1 million because I just wanted to get it out the way. Come to find out, they had hacked her homegirl's account and someone stole her $1 million pesos. Now her husband was like, I'm never giving you money again.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. This the funny part. This the funny part.
I told you to give him 300. Like, why did you do that?
And we're talking about, guys, where me, D, and Chris live. We're talking about really nice areas. So we're talking about people that get got in the hood, whether you're a mechanic
online,
or whether you're people that's getting got online. There's always scammers, just like in the States, people that scam the elderly. So it is. You got scammers no matter where you go in the world. I think the mistake that people continue to make about South America, and you guys can attest to this, that they keep coming to South America with this utopian mindset, as if it's Shangri-La, as if no crimes and all the women are perfectly beautiful and in regards to their beauty is on the outside and the inside, and they'll never scam you. And just like one brother said, you can get the girlfriend experience, but that's not guaranteed with everybody that you'll meet. Even though that person could start off with the girlfriend experience, doesn't necessarily mean it'll end up that way.
I have the perfect example of that. Homeboy, what's his name? Carlton or something?
Los.
No, not Los. Carlton.
I know him
too.
Carlton. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he get robbed after talking to a girl for like 9 months and he thought he knew her? Like he thought that she was like going to drug him or something.
Wow.
And he kicked her out the place.
We talked about that.
That's right.
Carlton did kick that girl out.
That's true.
You better be on your toes. They'll make you trip out here real quick and you won't even know it. Okay.
That's absolutely correct. He did.
I felt bad because I told a homie he was in Cartagena because he loves to be in Cartagena. He has a hangar Cartagena.
Yeah.
You know, he works remotely. So I know he's working remotely. And, you know, every now and then he'll have whoever over, whatever. That's none of my business. I'm like, yo, I'm about to do this for Thanksgiving. You should come down here. You know, Cali, something different. You never been here. Thursday night went out, had a blast with some girl. He was like, she tatted. You know, I could tell she sell it, whatever. She trying to act like she don't. She did ask for rent money like the next day, immediately, y'all. Because she was all like booty blinded as well because her sisters had just gotten lipo. She's Venezuelan. Her sisters had just got lipo in Medellin, and she had just got lipo, but she wanted her breast done next, and blah, blah, blah. So she was like, can you help me with the rent money? And at this point, after he got right, he's like, damn, I should have gave that bitch the rent money. Like, I would have been better off giving her the rent money, and maybe this would happen.
We've been talking from the perspective of expats and tourists. Let me ask you guys a question because you guys been around, you know, you've been around here longer than both of us, D, but Chris has been around just as long as I have, even though I've been here about 5 years. From the perspective of the men that are here in Colombia, are they as thirsty about the women as, from what you guys notice, as we are, or is our thirst on a whole nother level of thirstiness because we got money?
Yes and no. Based on what I know of some of the guys, like, of course, I got to take the Uber every day or whatever. And they just be trying to get me to go to spots and take me to places with them and everything. So we can go get the chicas or we can drink. Of course, they want me to go because they think I got money or whatever. But I'll say back to one of the guys we used to work with, this dude here, his middle name was Brothel and Hose. His middle name was Gil. That mug middle name was Where It's At, I'm Going to Stick It. So yeah, he would literally get his check. And on that day he got his check, he would blow a third of it on women through the course of that week. And then of course we come down here, you know, like once again through them groups and them pages on them different social media platforms, and that's what they do. They come down here hunting and chasing. So the thing is, you know, I don't want to knock nobody here. They a whole bunch of involuntarily celibate motherfuckers at home. But you know, like I said, it wasn't no big thing for me. I mean, hell, I was touching folks at home if I wanted to. Just like you said, man, it's about a different life here. It's about, you know, really just living free, breathing free without the oppression. You know what I'm saying? There's oppression here, but by and large, it doesn't affect us. So yeah, I would say the Colombian dudes that I've met, a lot of them, even the married cats be out here trying to chase women.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I did know. Oh, without a doubt. If I'm fighting them off, I know these dudes that ain't trying to fight them off what they get off into.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But let me ask you this, D. Nobody ever asked this question. Among the Afro-Colombian men, I know the brothers get it in. Do they come with a sense of thirst?
Oh my
that
God!
African American men do they? So it doesn't matter about if
women outnumber men here.
Oh, far, yeah.
Of course, they're dogs. I don't mess with these dudes, man. I ain't got time for them. Some of them are a little too small-minded for me. So
you sound like Andrea. She's the same way.
Of course, Andrea knows. Look who she's married to. She could never be married to a Colombian guy. Not that type of woman. She's like me. Like we're women who have traveled, had gone to school, who are open-minded towards being with other nationalities. If I would find an equivalent like that in a Afro-Colombian guy, you best believe I would be with an Afro-Colombian guy, no doubt. Because as we say in Spanish, la raza llama la raza. Your race calls your race. I've dated outside my race. I can't, it's like the meme that was going around on Instagram the other day. I can't go too far out of dating out my culture because I ain't got time to explain everything about Pablo Escobar or salsa dancing or Cali Cartel or Buenaventura and why black people are only on the coast when they're not actually just not on the coast. They're also on mountains and by rivers and other places too, and in the Amazon. We're everywhere.
I think one of the biggest benefits I have is the fact that Andrea has always only hung out with black people. All her girlfriends are black. Her so she
her
knows
best friend is black.
Right, all of them.
Exactly.
It's only like 2 of them that's considered like the Spaniard white girl or mestiza. Thank you. That's it. The rest of them that I've seen in these last 5 years, brothers and sisters. That's it. Yep, that's it. That's just about it. And so the benefit that I've had is that she has been able to talk to me about the history on both sides and the appreciation from everything from language to culture to religions to everything of the black experience and being around black people in Colombia, not just, okay, I'm with Andrea and I'm with people of her complexion. I get the chance to hang out with everybody. And so that's the cool part. But I won't lie. I've had to learn to kind of like simmer down and just kind of like be a part of the community myself. When you bougie, you kind of slow down and just, learn to just hang out with everybody. It's cool, Dre. You're gonna be all right. But I do what you guys say, especially Chris. You have to walk around with just a hint of paranoia or at least wisdom or caution in regards to just your everyday behavior. I know that no matter how long I'm here in Cali, I can't just be pulling out cell phones whimsically in no matter where you are. I don't care if I'm
driving. While you driving and texting with the window all the way down.
No. I even when I'm driving, D, I make sure that I don't have, and I may have a time where I'm driving, it's a sunny day. I'll have the sunroof open before I have the side windows open.
Of course.
Because it's nothing for me to have. Cause it used to be at one point in time till Andrea kind of reiterated what I'm like the States. I got all the windows down. It's a sunny day. I'm riding. And Andrea
no, sir.
You are doing it. You trying to get this. You trying to get the truck stolen, your life stolen, phone stolen. She said, even if you have the side windows open, a bike can ride by, reach in the truck, grab your phone, and gone. And so I realized that I'll have the sunroof open and I might crack the driver's side door. But I'm becoming more wiser, in other words, in how I act. I don't let my guards down because I've been here so long. I don't make that mistake. And one of the things that I see with all of us is that we try not to make those mistakes. And even if it happens where you're still in the dating game, such as Chris, it still could happen to a person that's out there in the dating game. Even if you're not trying to bring that negative energy your way. Like Chris said, I've been kicking it with this person. We've been cool. Everything's been smooth. And I think that's probably the scariest part for me. Is not you met her, left a club, she got you, bam. Okay, you wake up a couple hours later. The ones that cause me to be a little leery is the ones like Chris, people that you cool, that's getting you now, that you've been knowing for a while. That's Colombia, guys, and that's why I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna continue to say it. If you ain't ready for Colombia and you so used to putting women on pedestals and simping, this is not the country for you. This is not the country for you. You guys, Colombia is not the country where you want to come and put some of these, like D says, what is the booty Booty blindness.
Booty
You know, let her
blindness.
put the booty
Be all
blinders
booty
on.
blinded. No, you don't want to be caught booty blinded out here.
Absolutely
It's
correct.
kind of undeniable. Like you can't help it. Because even I, as a woman, I acknowledge beauty, of course, and it's everywhere. You know what I mean? Colombian women, we like to look good wherever we go, whether we're casual or formal. We're still gonna find a way to tweak it to make ourselves look the way we want to look, which is usually good.
I ain't never seen no bonnet in Cali. I have never seen a bonnet in Colombia. I ain't seen a bonnet. Dirty ass pajama pants, dirty house shoes. I ain't seen none of that. A mug will take for damn
Exito,
go out.
Exito with pajamas on.
Right.
No.
You would never see that. I mean,
you might catch me with my rollers though in my apartments, like some rollers.
That's a home.
But not if I go outside. I can't go outside with the rollers on. Like, nah.
Let me ask you this, D. I got a question for you. Have you ever straightened your hair?
Oh yeah, but I stopped doing that years ago. It's just not good.
I have never seen. I could imagine how long your hair is if it was just straight.
I just cut my hair actually.
Wow.
It's actually grown though, so I might need to go get another little trim. Yes, this guy has good hands. I like the way he left my hair. But I haven't straightened my hair in years. I might do it this Christmas. We'll see.
Wow.
The weather here just ain't it.
Do not straighten it and not send your boy a picture. I would love to see your hair.
Of course.
You know, it just hit me.
I'll post it.
It just hit me like, man, I've never, you've been knowing somebody for so long. You like, wait a minute, I've never seen D hair straight. Okay.
All right. I don't even own a blow dryer, but I need to get one because, there's so many new techniques for our hair that a blow dryer is necessary. You got to dry your hair on cold, not hot, and damage your hair. I used to blow dry my hair a lot. That's why I just let it chill now. And it's be hot out here. I got time. I don't have a flat iron to be flattening out my baby hairs all day long. I even purred my hair once. I don't have time for all that. You damage your hair. So I just leave my hair natural. Now it's just banana and avocado and mango treatments, some olive oil, some warm olive oil. It'll leave your hair like baby hair.
So you on there coming to America?
That's what that is. That's what
what's his wife name? Sherry. Wait, Sherry.
Yo, Sherry. Yep.
Real name. I can't remember her name in the movie.
Yep. Shout out to Charles Jones for the $5 cash app. Thank you very much, Charles. Thank you guys.
Shout out Charles.
Yeah. Thank you very much. While I got you guys up here, you guys can help me introduce this program that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing over the next 4 weeks for the state. I mean, not for the state, in regards to a fundraiser. Every year, Andrea and I give away in regards to donations. Well, all year round, Andrea and I give away a lot of money, just in case you guys are wondering. And so this year, we're going to be doing it in regards to a fundraiser for the Children's Cancer Society. We're going to go over to that real quick, that link. First of all, I need you guys to subscribe to our new channel, Travel Unravel. It's going to be nothing but YouTube shorts. Nothing but YouTube short videos of just nothing but wildness and fun around the world. So you're going to be seeing some YouTube shorts from Africa, from Colombia, dancing, some cool dudes, sexy ladies, the weather ladies, all the stuff that you guys like is going to be on the Travel Unravel channel. I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys to be able to subscribe to Travel Unravel. Let me put that in the description right now for you guys to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to that. And I literally just dropped this channel yesterday. So it's all brand new. And so just click that. So the only subscribers on there right now is me. So it's Travel Unravel. It's already there. I think 6 videos, 6 YouTube shorts have already dropped. I already put it. It's going to be 3 videos that are going to be dropping every day for YouTube shorts. So you guys will be able to enjoy that. But also, so once again, subscribe to Travel Unravel. I'm going to be doing some more things behind the scenes after this live stream for that channel. And we appreciate the guys, appreciate the fact that you guys are subscribing. So we're going to be talking about this over the next few weeks. Also, let me change this as far as what I want to present, because I want to talk about the young children and how we're going to help them in regards to fighting cancer here in Colombia. And let me stop that screen right there. And let me go back to present another screen. Because down here in Colombia, just like in any other country, like I said, people make the mistake of coming to Colombia and they think that it's a utopia and that nothing happens, and that, and for example, they don't think about the fact that children are battling cancer just like in the States. And right now, Colombia has a 60% survival rate of young people when it comes to cancer. However, they try to move it up because the average country has a 80 to 90% survival rate of young children when it comes to cancer. So this is the organization that we're going to be donating to, the Children's Cancer Society here in Cali, Colombia. Let me see if I pronounce it correctly with my raggedy Spanish. La Divina Providencia. Did I say it correctly?
La Divina Providencia. Providencia, sí.
So we're going to be donating.
La Divina Providencia, yeah.
See. And so we're going to be focusing on donating to them. We're going to be doing a live donation on the that's what you get for coming here drinking people's stuff. Andrea walked in here trying to drink my wine. Now she don't like it. That's what you get. So we're going to do
Andrea.
I know she just walked out too. I'll let her know. But we're going to be giving and donating to this cause right here, because in regards to the Children's Cancer Society, when it comes to young people. And these are some of the things, over 400, like they say, worldwide, over 400,000, 300,000 actually, and it's actually 400,000 young people between the age of 0 to 19 are diagnosed with cancer worldwide. And so they talk about, when it comes to the type of cancer or what they work on with this organization here in Cali, Colombia, they work on assisting young people when it comes to leukemia, malignant tumors, nervous system tumors, and other non-specified forms of cancer that young people deal with on a regular basis. And so we're going to be doing a fundraiser. I'm going to set it up on our YouTube channel. A lot of people realize that on YouTube you can set up fundraisers. So what we're going to be doing is setting up the link in YouTube to where you guys will be able to join us in helping these young people. And once I get my Spanish down, I can't wait to go volunteer. That's one thing that I look forward to. I miss my volunteer work in the States. When I got out of prison, I spent almost 25, 30 years volunteering from Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, 100 Black Men, YMCA. Oh man, it was so many different programs after school programs that I volunteered for throughout the years. That's why I say I've always been to so many fundraisers, so many after school events, so many Teacher of the Year events. I love
volunteering.
And so yeah, I love that too. So I'm looking forward to volunteering. So we're starting off with volunteering our money this year, since we're not doing it this year when it comes to the pandemic, because this room was full of food. We're not giving away food this year. This year, Andrea and I decided that we're going to give away finances, and we'd like for you guys to be a part of that. So I'm going to have everything set up this weekend. So when we do the live stream this Sunday, you guys will be able to see it at the bottom of our video, the fundraiser ticker of us getting donations. And our goal by the end of the month is to have $1,000. I don't care if we end up with $350. Well, actually, we giving away $500, but I don't care if we end up with $750. At the end of the day, we want to help these young kids when it comes to cancer. And like I said, I know what it's like to be a young person in the hospital for years. And so I hope that the little bit that we give are able to help our other individuals. And then we're going to go into different nonprofit programs again starting next year. All right. So now that we've made that announcement, we've got about another, because we're not going to keep you guys long tonight, but we do have another 15 motherfucking minutes just to sit back, talk some shit, have some drinks, enjoy ourselves. Do you guys have anybody going to La Feria, the festival, the concerts?
I'm out. Fuck that shit.
What? I'm in. Hey, I'm not burnt out like
I
you
saw
are.
one good concert I want to go to. Y'all should take me, you and Andrea. That would be my gift, my Christmas gift from y'all this
Which
year.
is?
I just want to go to a concert at a theater. Gilberto Santa Rosa versus
Oh, come here, babe.
Jose Alberto
Okay,
El
say that again.
Canario.
Andrea's right here. Say it again. What concert you want to go to?
Andrea, van a ir al concierto de Gilberto
De Gilberto. ¿Cuándo?
versus El Canario.
Pero,
I think it's at Teatro Jorge Sachs or something like that.
when?
On the 26th.
Oh,
Oh, we go back to
but the 26th, Charlie Aponte, your boy star from Gran Combo, is gonna be
at the Carpa de la 50.
No,
or
we're
where?
gonna be in Charlie Aponte. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, we're gonna be at the other concert.
Which one? In La Carpa?
In La Carpa, yes. Carpa Poker.
Yeah, the 26th. That one's good because La Van is gonna be there.
Oh my
God. You want to go with us?
And Hermanos Lebron and Gran Combo. I think it's like all three of those bands that day.
Right.
It's gonna be hella good. But I seen all of them. I ain't never seen Gilberto. Like I want to see Gilberto like real bad. I ain't never seen him.
Yeah,
I seen all of them. I seen Hermano Lebron. I seen him a whole bunch of times. I seen Gran Combo 1,000
So we got
times.
all our tickets for the faria for all the days. We got all our tickets.
Damn.
And so we just saw Gran Combo about a month and a half ago when they were here.
I think Oscar De Leon was here.
Right,
like
we saw him at that concert. Right, that was a good concert. Boy, that was a good concert.
Oh my God, I bet that was amazing.
Good concert.
Yeah, I really want to go to this concert. Like those are two salsa legends. One is Dominican, and the other one is from Puerto Rico. And Andrea will tell you about both of them. They're fucking badass.
I already know.
And it's a versus. It's like a versus. Like I need to be there somehow.
I already know because
I need to be there.
As soon as Andrea found out, she came in here because these are my dudes. So Andrea was like, "Hey, your dudes in concert."
Hermanos Lebron, yes.
I'm like,
the Lebron brothers, yes. And La Van de Cuba is something to not miss. Like they're fucking amazing. And the chick that sings with them, oh my God, her voice is so angelic and powerful at the same time. Cause I'm flying out the next day. I'm going to the beach. I'm not telling y'all where because I don't need y'all popping up. So I'm like, what's up, D? Happy New Year. No, I'm cleansing. I'm cleansing from the touring. I'm cleansing from y'all niggas. I'm cleansing from everybody. You know, I'm trying to chill and just have a peaceful moment with friends and family on my own. I'm an ambivert. Right here, I'm being an extrovert. Once I log off, I'm an introvert.
I know, right? That people are sleeping on down here when it comes to Cali or just Colombia in general. If you want to take somebody on a nice, fun date that you're really cool with, go to a concert. Some of these music concerts are amazing. You don't dance. Chris can tell you this, and you can't 2D. In the States, we don't dance at the concerts. I mean, if you want to see a good 2,000-3,000 people, 4,000, 5,000 people dancing, having a good time, enjoying themselves, dancing with each other, go to a salsa concert in Colombia. I'm telling you guys are doing it wrong. Also,
any concert, I just seen Bad Bunny like 2 weeks ago. That was fucking amazing. He fucking flew through half the stadium on his own private little island with a palm. You know, he up there saying everybody. That was amazing. That stadium was so packed. Like it was so, and it's horrible. And I'm about to talk shit right now because I hate the Medellin teams. I don't fuck with them. We from Cali. America de Cali forever. Red Devils forever. They talk all this shit. They're like the Cowboys. You know, they're this glorious
They're like the cop. Yep.
Got all this fucking money, but got this dumb ass stadium. Like, it's so ugly. It's so fucking old. Like, no wonder they don't do sporting events in Medellin.
I didn't know that.
That shit is horrible. I see where they're stealing the money at in Medellin, because
a lot of people don't realize
the #1 city in sports in Colombia.
That's what I was about to say.
Like, they come and do all that shit over here. We held the World Games back in 2013. That's the little sister of the Olympics. You know, people was out here paragliding, white water rafting, doing all types of stuff. I hosted the Bermuda bowling, national bowling, the men's bowling team. You know, they came in 3rd place. We had a blast and had amazing Chinese food. It was great.
I think that's one of the things that we all need to get together and do also, get some bowling in. We take for granted. There are 3 bowling alleys that I know of in Cali, Colombia. And we take it for granted that we have bowling down here. I like bowling. I've always been a bowling fan.
You've never been to the bowling alley here?
No, I haven't been yet.
Man, there's like a really nice modern bowling alley here. And you
like say, Chris?
Had drinks over there and everything. It's close to us too, right?
Yeah, like Station in the mall upstairs.
Oh, and that's a mall. Okay.
Yeah, I've been in. Yeah, they got like the bowling alley and I think it's lit bowling. They also got the game room in there too.
Oh, we
so
got
it's one in the mall?
Yeah.
Get the heck out of here.
I've never been in that mall. You know what? I got to go over there. You've been in there, Chris?
Yeah, we hosted one of the company functions in there. We took about 30 people.
Oh, okay. I mean, just the mall in general, though.
Yeah, I mean, walked around. I mean, it's decent. I mean, it's a mall, you know.
It's like a Palmetto.
Yeah.
You ever been to Palmetto Mall?
Yeah, where the holes at.
Yeah. In those stores. Like, I heard it'd be a bunch of women up there. I don't know why. I know there's an Éxito there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really like a banking mall. Like, you go and pay a bunch of stuff there because there's a bunch of banks in there. And there's a Claro in there. But it's such a random mall. Like, there's some eateries and the movies too. I know they have some games for kids and a couple other little stores, but there's a gym there too, though. Well, it's a functioning mall.
Kings and Dreams said he going bowling with us. So when Kings come, we all can get together and go bowling.
Hey,
I've never bowled in my life. I probably can't.
Oh man! See, when you going with us and you never bowl, and you got a couple of people that's some horrible bowlers, you fit right in, because it's really all about talking the shit. It really, for me, it ain't really about look how many, look at my points to score. It's more or less talking shit. Why you trying to get better and just having fun doing it? You got your pitchers of beer or whatever drinks you got. Excuse me, enjoying your nachos or whatever it is, the unhealthy foods that you ain't got no business eating in the bowling alley, and little things like that. That's what I like about bowling, that camaraderie of just hanging out and just enjoying your time. In the States they take bowling a lot more serious, and there may be other people also down here. Tennis course, golf courses down here. I think there's 2 golf courses that are down here in Cali that people take for granted. So when you say it's the sports capital, it's not just the competitive sports, but there's a lot of things down here in Cali, Colombia to do. However, we don't want you to come. That's what you guys keep failing to realize. We talking among friends. See, we could talk among friends because we here. The rest of y'all, we don't want y'all to come. It's 45 people in the live stream. Click that like button, and we don't want y'all to come. No, don't come here. No. Y'all leave breadcrumbs. Y'all good dudes. What I always say. Good people.
I'm already seeing a lot of them coming down for Christmas. I done ran into like 4 today, just going to dinner.
Yeah, they want to come down here.
In my apartments. Like, I might have to move. I can't be running into all these tourists.
Girl, I need you to do me a favor, D. I need you to not move. It took us years to get you on this side of town, and so we need you to stay right where you are, right in the family, right on here. I
want to answer this question.
Go ahead.
This statement that Kings wrote. He wants to go golfing, but unfortunately, there are no public golfing courses in Colombia like that.
Yeah. There's a spot down in the south. Matter of fact, Andrea, you met Paris. He went to a spot down in the South a couple of Sundays ago. I'll find out where it is and I'll let you know.
Because you know, golfing here is like an elite status, and usually for the whites. Honestly.
We don't give a damn.
Golf on. He was golfing like with them damn Three Stooges. He can't play, but he was down there getting it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I got another partner that came down here. He'll be coming back in a couple of weeks. He actually was the one that told me about the 2 golf courses that are here in Colombia. I mean, in Cali. So it's one that's a membership, and the other one I think is the one that you were talking about, because he plays golf in the States.
Is that who I think it is?
Tim?
Is that who I think it is?
No, this is an older dude.
Yeah. Someone I gave a consultation to asked me about golfing.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yep.
I don't know if y'all hear the fireworks, but they getting it in over here.
I hear the fireworks outside right now. Yeah.
Well, we're close then. That means we're close.
That's the
shortly.
Because I'm like 3 blocks from Parque La Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll hear the fireworks right now. We actually went outside on the terrace on December yesterday at 12 o'clock when they lit the fireworks.
It was actually Wednesday night because I went out with my tourist since he was feeling like himself. I was like, let's go up to this little terrace that my homeboy is DJing at, because ain't no party like a party with D. But those are like very exclusive because I don't like taking people in my spaces, because my spaces are safe for me. If I bring you along, it's because we really vibe, and I feel like you might act right around my people and I start acting stupid and shit. Right?
Right.
Because if you start acting stupid around me, I can't hang with you. Like, that's bad on me and my friends and my reputation. Like, fuck that. Take that energy somewhere else.
True.
But we were at the Boulevard on the 8th floor, 9th floor. So we got to see all the fireworks downtown. It was awesome.
Wow.
Medellin was crazy. They had like 90 tickets, 2 houses burnt down. They usually burn fireworks for 2 hours straight, but this year was 40 minutes.
I got a partner that sits in Medellin.
There were like 10 burnt people. You know, they get real wild out there. It's crazy when they bring in December. Next week's gonna be crazy too.
The candle lighting.
7th. Whoever's out here for the 7th in any part of Colombia, you about to have a blast. Yes. Oh, next Wednesday.
Make sure
Shaggy will be in Medellin on the 8th. I'm actually trying to go to that concert. Anybody want to sponsor a ticket? Wow. Let me know. I'm trying to see Shaggy. It would be
Wasn't
nice.
Me.
Exactly.
Wow.
It wasn't me. I would love to go see him.
Yeah. That's
He's coming with a really popular Puerto Rican band.
This next summer, you got Wu-Tang coming. I think Wu-Tang and Drake's supposed to be coming to Bogota.
Drake. Do I look like a Drake face? I don't like Drake. I don't care for that dude.
But that's
not like Wu-Tang. I'm a 90s like hip hop. You know, I like my boom bap. Like, I don't. How about the new Nas? Let's talk about that. King's Disease 3. That's amazing. If y'all ain't heard that, I don't know. 21 talking about he irrelevant. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even worry about what them young dudes got to say. The mumble rappers. That mumble. Right. If you ain't Kendrick, I ain't even hear what you got to say. I really
I can't even remember none of these dudes' songs like that.
Right. I can't remember how their names or their faces. If they put them all in the lineup and tell me, Andre, who is that and this, I say, hold up. First of all, tell them to take the skirts off and the dresses and the lipstick. And then I probably could recognize half these dudes, because half the new generation of rappers got skirts and dresses and lipsticks and kilts and female bracelets on. They wearing perfume instead of cologne. And you're like, what the heck?
Yeah, James, Drake, Billie Eilish, Blink 182, Wu-Tang. Right. They're all on 3 different days. It's called
Estadio. They coming down. It's like a big major, like 3-day big event.
Yeah, they brought ASAP Rocky last year, and Homeboy died. The Foo Fighters drummer died that night. He was supposed to. They were supposed to close the show. That was this year. They were supposed to close the show. Homie died. Yeah, homie died.
Y'all say Drake is a great R&B singer.
Exactly. That's all it is.
The same thing that they criticized Ja Rule for. Everybody making money off of.
But no, man, Ja Rule, his voice was gutter.
I can't
believe a guy that was an actor and won awards in Canada for acting. Like he was handicapped.
On Degrassi.
Yes.
When Drake
he got shot.
Forget about that when Drake was in Degrassi in a wheelchair. I
never even saw that.
When Drake was in a wheelchair back in the day. A lot of people don't remember that.
At this point, I could be a rapper, but I just choose not. I don't want everybody in my business, so y'all already enough in my business.
You gonna be Choking Town too?
Y'all already enough in my business. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Oh yeah, it's people that know
so
you.
Yeah, y'all get ready for Christmas in Colombia if you're here. What I want to go back to before we go is whether crime is it just during the holidays? It's everywhere during the holidays. People have been programmed to want to show off because Colombians celebrate Christmas Eve. We don't do Christmas Day. Christmas Day is the day when you're gearing up to go to the first day of La Feria. You're getting ready to go see the big parade, the 4-hour parade with all those different salsa bands that pass by, you know? Or you just chilling like, I'm about to chill. I went hard last night. Because after you chill with your family after midnight, you be like, all right, where the party at? And it's actually more familiar. We're really with our families.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
If you bring your ass down here for Christmas, if you seen 28 days later, this bitch is just like that after 9 o'clock. Ain't a goddamn thing moving. Ain't no cabs, ain't no taxis, bicycles, dogs, cats.
Nothing.
Ain't shit.
Oh, it gets real bad here because of the feria.
Yeah,
especially the last week of the year. Yes,
that's why I'm leaving. You better have a family. You better have something, cause otherwise you're gonna be a lonely motherfucker on Christmas. New Year's ain't like
because you better have some friends. Don't be trying to call D talking about, can I come to your Christmas Eve?
For real.
No.
For real.
I'll see you after. Yeah. Like I'll see you after if I feel like going out. At this point, I'm about to turn 40, y'all. I'll be wanting to turn it in.
What?
I'll be like, all right, bye.
D cracking on that 4-0. Boy, you
next year,
good,
yes.
Dang.
I'll be that big 4-0 next year. That's crazy. Let's see what I'm gonna do. I'll let y'all know.
All right, well, we in. I know you're gonna bring it in right. So
I'll definitely have like a dinner. You know, you and Andrea and Chris are invited. You know, the crew will be invited. Of course. We'll do something with the crew.
Definitely.
And then some with the family. It's always got to be like separated. Then I got to do something just for me and say peace out to everybody.
Okay, that's what's up. Man, wow, boy, you look young, D. Looking young. I ain't mad at you, girl.
You know what it is? That good water, good fruits.
I've been telling them.
No kids.
I found a statistic. A statistic a few months ago that if you eat one fruit in Colombia, a different fruit in Colombia every day, it would take you a year and a half to go through all the fruits that are in Colombia. If you ate one different fruit every day in Colombia, it would take you a year and a half to go through all the different fruits in this country. It would amaze you because we're so used to the fruits that's here in Cali. There are fruits that are other side of the country don't even make it over here.
Yeah, because in Cartagena, I get this juice called Corozo, and that only grows out there. Like I can't find that out here. It's rare.
All right, we're about to wrap this up. Any closing words of advice or encouragement that you all have for guys that are, especially guys that are coming here for the holidays, that are coming to Colombia in general for the holidays? We're going to start off with, because I know D is like me, we could be long-winded, and I love it. So we're gonna start with Chris, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Cool. Any closing words of or suggestions that you have, just to even if you repeat something that you said and that you want to reiterate on, if you're coming down here into Colombia for the holidays, I'll let you finish the sentence.
So if you're coming for the holidays, one, if you're gonna be here on Christmas or New Year's, make sure you got somebody to hang with, somewhere to go, or some food in your damn house. But after 9 o'clock, it's over, dead ass. But the thing is, while you're here doing those other days, I mean, it's a wonderland. There's so much good stuff happening. Like we talked about the fair, any mall you go to is just gonna be wide open and live and festive. And of course, you know what? So long as you don't come down here on no pookie shit, you got a family to hang with. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm working like a Hebrew slave right now. It's my time to work. But you know, it's so much goodness to be found here that you can find yourself with an adopted family. I could have been with folks last year, but for me, this time of year I work basically 90 to 100, well, 90 to 120 days straight. So shit, for them 2 damn days, like 20 days later, I was Xbox in the bed, 1 or 2. But I don't have that kind of time, because like I say, when I get up in the morning, I'll be at the office at 9 o'clock, and I'll leave that bitch at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Because what I do right now is I make all my money for the year in these 3 months. But yeah, if you come here, man, definitely be ready to get out here and enjoy and touch some of the people on that regular level, and you'll be amazed at what goodness is.
And you'll be invited to some of every party and event and family event and food and good eat, especially this time of year. Oh yeah.
Oh
D,
yeah.
let me let D say what she got to say.
Y'all better be careful out in these streets. That's all I gotta say. Don't be out here getting all tenderized and shit. No, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna add on to what Chris said. Every major city in Colombia should have some type of park in the area with a showing of Christmas lights. Barranquilla just posted the biggest tree in Colombia. It's next to that big old window, the Ventana de Barranquilla. They put this big ass tree right next to that statue thing. There were a whole bunch of people out there catching COVID. They were all gathered together, talking about they just dropped the thing, but no one had a mask on there. Okay. Anyway, besides that, I'll also check the embassy page for whatever updates, because like I said, they just said we got to go back to wearing our masks in closed spaces or spaces where there are a lot of people. So if you're not with that shit, with that, you know, the C-19 propaganda, then don't come out here, because who knows what they about to get on next. And check out the Christmas lights. In my opinion, Medellin has the best ones. They're by the Riverwalk. It's super packed, but it's really beautiful and it's nice to look at. As well as Sabaneta, they have their lights out there. In Cali, we're gonna have them at the Boulevard. That's where they usually put them at. And then we have our carnival at the end of the year, which is on Christmas Day till December 30th. If you're not into salsa dancing that much, that's all you're really gonna get. But if you hit me up for a consultation with time, like a week before that, I might be able to let you know about some alternative things that are happening, because you know I'm in another scene. I don't be on the salsa scene. I be on the dance hall Afro beat scene and all of that. So my crew usually has an alternative feria per se. So there's different clubs that will have different, you know, guests, or maybe different like Spanish dance hall singers and stuff like that. So you can hit Andrea up, or you can hit me up, or Chris. I don't know if you do consultations. You can hit him up too.
I think I'm gonna start, because God knows I keep getting these guys hitting me. So I think I'm gonna probably start after this.
Oh, it's draining. You got to. You know, we're the knowledge pieces here. We're the ones that hold the key. So we're the gatekeepers.
True.
Basically.
And it is not, and I like how Dee put that, because we not only know the where to go and you know who to hang out with and so forth, but we also are connected to other people that know things that we may not know. And so just to have our connections, you guys want to reach out to, D with Tours by D on Instagram. Once again, Tours by D double E on Instagram. You want to make sure you subscribe to Out Here with King. Make sure that you subscribe to his channel. I just dropped the link. I don't know. Make sure that you guys do that. And also, Love Crossing Borders. Make sure that you guys have already clicked the subscribe button with us, because
new one. What about new one? The short one. The one with the shorts.
The one
you got.
Where?
Yeah, the new one you got. What's the name of the new one you got? Travel Unlimited.
Also also make sure you guys subscribe. Let me get that. Thank you very much. Yes, Travel Unraveled. Make sure you guys subscribe to that one. Brand new channel. Let's put it like this. Let's get this out of the way. There are 50 people right now in this live stream. I should not be going to Travel Unraveled, and it's not at least 35 people that have already subscribed to the channel. I should not be glancing over to that channel. At least 35.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, subscribe to Travel Unraveled. It's my version of Andre's version of ratchetness.
Let me say this one thing too.
Of what? Rappy?
Of rappiness.
I gotta say this one.
Oh my God, that's funny.
When it comes down to YouTube and everything, for me, one of the things I see here is that I believe everybody talks about the algorithm and all the rest of that. One thing I believe that we can do is shake an algorithm. Look at Black Twitter. Black Twitter is Black Twitter because black folks. Mm-hmm. So we all here doing the same thing. I ain't never reached in my pocket when I subscribe to no damn body. So a simple sub is free. It's all about the support. Correct. One thing I think we need to do is learn how to economically lift each other, especially when it don't take nothing but a click.
That's it.
Hey,
even if you ain't gonna go back and watch the video, just go click the sub.
We could have
we want you to go watch the video. That's what we want.
Correct.
At least watch 30 seconds of it. At least.
And you know what? It's amazing that you would say that, D, because the way that the YouTube algorithm is set up to calculate the first 30 seconds. It doesn't have time to calculate the whole video all the time. And so the key thing this is what YouTube looks for, just in case you guys are wondering. Excuse me. The 3 T's and the 3 T's, which is the thumbnail, the title, the topic, the first 30 seconds. I guess the 4 T's. That is the success of all YouTube videos. Just in case you wonder, from somebody that's been viral on a few videos, the topic, the thumbnail, the title, the first 30 seconds. That's it. If you master those 4 things in every single YouTube video, shout out to Gail at Night, the Southern Belle, for putting the link in for D's travel. I mean, Tours by D. If you master those 4 areas in YouTube, I promise you, your channel will blow. It's not going to blow tomorrow, but it's going to blow. And you're going to be like, you know what? I'm so glad it did. I can easily tell you that in 2022, we just were consistent. We had up days, we had down days, but we knew that the title, the thumbnail, the topic, and the first 30 seconds, we continue to master that on our other channels in regards to the content. We went from just, in other words, we gained like 17,000, no, not 17,000, 7,000 subscribers in the last month just based off of following that blueprint. And so once you start to realize, just like D was saying, how important that first 30 seconds is, you guys start to understand. But also, that first 30 seconds is not as important as, just like King was saying, Chris was saying, make sure you subscribe. Support the brothers and sisters. When I sit back and I tell you guys how much money me and Andrea put to the side every month just to give to super chats to Black YouTube, just for Black YouTubers. We put a certain amount of money. We were like, okay, we made this the money that we put to the side, and we just give it out. Whether it be to Chantel, whether it be to Kings of Dreams, whether it be, and y'all notice everything. Guys that follow me on other channels, they notice every time I put something in the comments, I'm using a super chat. Why? Because I'm promoting and encouraging other people to do the same thing on other channels. Gail can attest. We always giving away some money. And so at the end of the day, Chris is right. In order for Black YouTubers to really take over the way that we should, we can't depend on nobody else. We can't depend on YouTube to do it. We have to be there for each other. And that's what's going to take place, just like it did on Twitter. So at the end of the day, make sure you subscribe to these channels. And once we finally get Dee to get off our ass and go ahead and put that channel together, which she should have been doing. I've been bitching about this for about a good 3 years plus. We just sat up here and watched Kizzy. We just sat back and watched Afro Wahita. Everybody else, we interviewed Dee first. The first interview was Dee. Everybody, Afro Wahita was number 2. Number 3 interview was Kizzy. Now we're looking at Kizzy ass going all over in Egypt and shit. We watching Afro Wahita. Her afro then got bigger. Maya, shout out to our girl. Still waiting on girl D. Still waiting on D. So it's time for us to go ahead and be in a position where we promote D. And I'm gonna tell you something, D. 2023 is the year to do it, because there's going to be so many people that are laid off around the world because of recessions. And just like with the pandemic, where were they when they couldn't work? At home watching YouTube. Now that the recession is happening globally and these people are being laid off in record numbers, where they're going to be? At home, right, Chris, watching YouTube. So 2023 is going to be the year, once again, of YouTubers. You got a chance in 2020, and for the guys and the ladies that didn't take advantage of it, we made some of the boy. A lot of people made a lot of money from YouTube.
Stupid money, I bet.
Why you think we paid cash for that truck? And so, and now the second go around is 2023 because of the recession, and a lot of people are going to be at home applying for new jobs and watching YouTube. So if you're going to start a YouTube channel or want to advance your YouTube channel, 2023. I predict, and I'm telling you, I see it coming down the turnpike. That's why we started Travel Unravel. It's going to be the year of starting your first channel or another channel or advancing the channel that you got, because there's going to be a lot of people at home watching Murray reruns. Murray gone. He retired. So we can't have nobody else telling you who's the father of that child. All people are going to have is YouTube. Also, when it comes to YouTube, only 50% of the world has Wi-Fi fiber optics. They're working on right now getting the rest of the world fiber optics. Could you imagine how much YouTube channels are going to grow once the rest of the world starts to get fiber optics and are able to have Wi-Fi? This is the time period for anybody that's looking to get off into this business known as YouTube. I'll say that again. This business known as YouTube, take advantage of it in 2023, because when 2024 comes, it's not going to be another one for a long, long time where you got this many people at home. The recession is going to cause a lot of people to be at home, and you'll be able to take advantage of it. That's Andre Spencer's public service announcement. So D, we need you, girl. And you got so much knowledge, so much insight. People love you. You got everything. You got the looks. You got the love. You got everything. There's no way in the world. You got the sexiness. You got the American. You got the Colombian. You got it all, girl. You got it all.
Y'all see me in these YouTube streets soon. Don't worry.
And you got us. So it ain't like you can sit back and say, well, I don't know what to do. You already know. You could just, hey, Dre, when it comes to editing this, blah, 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 blah. Or Dre, I want to go live on this. What? There is no way in hell you got one of your closest friends with over 100 in all our channels. We got 120,000. We got 120,000 subscribers. There's no way in hell one of my closest friends gonna have 120,000 subscribers, and my ass ain't gonna take advantage of it for free.
Soon
when everybody else got to pay for it.
Soon come.
All right, I got you back. You know it's work.
I love y'all.
Love you too. All right, guys. All right, we did our closing remarks, and same thing for you, Chris, man. If you have any questions about taking it to the next level, bro, you know I live and breathe in this chair. So at the end of the day, definitely hit me up, man, in regards to just behind the scenes things, man. And so you and I can go ahead.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
you heard what she asked?
Huh?
Did you hear what she asked?
What she say?
Where the baby at?
At the house, yeah.
Okay, here's the plan.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, we're moving. So we're moving out of the apartment. After 4 years, we're moving out of this apartment. B, we're looking to either just rent or we're going to buy, because we're going to be in Europe for 3 months next year. So after we're in Europe for 3 months, we're going to come back, have our place, and then we're focused on the shorties. So we're focused on at least 2 shorties, because we're either going to be here or we're either permanently moving to Europe. So
I got one ahead of you.
Huh?
I got one ahead of you. Mine is 15 days.
What? Hey, Chris, y'all ain't playing.
Are you leaving?
No, he got a shorty coming.
No, he already here.
Wow.
Yes.
He's been there 15 days.
Oh yeah, the shorty is adorable.
Wow.
Adorable. Y'all have a good night. I'm about to get out of here.
Okay, I'm out of here too. I'm gonna finish up.
Everybody be safe.
Appreciate everybody. You need me, hit me on the page.
Y'all know
all
what's
right,
up.
Definitely.
Tours by D. Y'all know where to find me. You can email me at the same handle, Gmail, Tours by D. Be safe. Good night, big bro. Y'all be safe.
Be good.
Good night, sis. All right, Chris.
Vaya con Dios.
Much love. I'll see y'all. All right, guys. We appreciate you guys being here this particular live stream to learn a little bit more about the dark side of how Cali Colombia is, as well as the fun side of Cali Colombia. Once again, if you guys are interested in any form of consultations, make sure you hit us up. Just like Gail just posted, if you are coming to Colombia still, and I know sometimes they don't ask. They don't ask you for the checkmate form, but you want to have it just in case. You need to fill out your checkmate form at least 2 or 3 days before you come and 2 or 3 days before you leave. So even if they don't, some dudes have already said, hey, they didn't check my form. Fill it out anyway. Make sure you fill that form out, because just in case they feel you forget to fill it out. I know one guy that forgot to fill it out 2 or 3 days before he came. Guess what? He was in Mexico just on vacation. He was on his way to come visit here. He had to stay in Mexico another week because he didn't even fill out the form. So sometimes they won't ask, but sometimes they will. So make sure that you fill out that form that Gail just posted. It's only 1 page. It's real simple. But before you leave to go back to the States, make sure you have that form filled out as well. You don't need a COVID test when it comes to coming to Colombia, so you're good in regard. Wait a minute, do you? I think you might need a PCR, a clear PCR. And this is the crazy part. I've been hearing they haven't even been checking your clear PCR test, but get it done anyway, just in case. You don't want to get to the airport, and then all of a sudden somebody that's getting off lunch break is saying that they want to go by the rules, and they say, well, you need a PCR exam. You looking like, what? But the last time I was here, they didn't ask me for it. This is a different person at the front desk. So don't make the mistake of doing the wrong thing. Also, what Gail put in here, I love me some Gail and Felicia and Charles. What Gail put in here in regards to the 2-year digital nomad, it's going on 2023. You can apply for your 2-year Colombian digital nomad nomad visa while you're in the States. Once again, you don't have to wait till you get to Colombia to apply. You can apply for it, be approved for it, get it approved. You can get it approved while you're in the States. And the crazy part is, once you get it approved, you're going to get an email. You just come to Colombia with that email, get your ID, opening up bank accounts, even though you can't open up bank accounts at certain banks with your passport right now. But you can open up whatever bank account you want to once you get your cellular ID. Why? Because you got your visa while you were in the States. So you don't have to wait till you come to Colombia. If you're a digital nomad, you work online, like individuals like myself that have their own business, or like Chris that has his own business, or your IT or your cybersecurity like Los in Bogota and Cartagena. Shout out to Crypto, Learn Crypto. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, so you don't have to worry about that. And Gail just posted also. Make sure you guys remember These are the steps for getting your digital nomad. Getting your digital nomad visa. All you need is proof of employment, whether you work for yourself or you work for a company. The proof of the company is a letter that says, hey, we don't give a damn where he or she works. We good with it. As long as your company that you work for says they're good with you working for another country. I got partners down here right now. I kid you not, that their company said we good, and they're filing for their visa. Number 2, opening up a bank account. So you have to have an open bank account in the let's say the United States. You cannot come to Colombia and you ain't got a bank account in the States. Remember, Colombians look at everything off bank accounts. Who the hell you are off bank accounts. How you spend and move money back and forth through bank accounts. If you don't have a bank account in the States and you trying to relocate to Colombia, they're looking like, something ain't right. So even make sure you got a bank account already open in the States. The next thing that Gail posted on there, which is absolutely correct, is, hey, you got to have your passport. So that's a given. That's your form of ID, your first form of ID. Next thing is proof that you can make $684 a month. That's simple. All you dudes that are on pensions right now, all you guys that have got that you're on Social Security right now, all you ex-military dudes, you don't even have to have 100% of your military benefits to get $684 a month. I know you ex-military dudes can do it. And so whatever you're doing, whatever money you're making, if you can prove that you're making it's one of the lowest digital nomad monthly expense expectations in the world. There are countries that say $1,200. There are countries that say you need to make $3,000 a month. Colombia only wants you to make $684. If you can prove that you make, dude, you can make $684 a month doing voiceovers. Just BSing around. So that's all Colombia wants you to prove. And number 5 on the list is Colombia says that you have to have a form of international medical insurance. We haven't had a chance to hit on that topic. I want to get it done last month, but I mean a couple of weeks ago, but we were really sick and under the weather. So we just want to get our health back. But I do want to do it at least this month or early next month, going over international medical insurance. I'm not talking about your travel insurance. I'm talking about international medical insurance. There's a big difference. So we're going to go over that as well. And so if you have all those 5 things in place, man, it is not hard to get in your 2-year visa. While y'all sitting up here trying to have a girlfriend for 6 months and you still in the States when you could be here for 2 years, yeah, you good. And that goes for whatever city you're going to go to. Subscribe to Los. Yes, let's learn crypto TV. Gail gonna make me cry. Gail moved just as fast. You know, Gail, she moves just as fast in my life as Andrea does. I can think of something, and Gail is on it. That's how Andrea is. Dude, I literally, I can sit back and say in my mind, I'm in the mood for her. And Andrea will walk through the door. I think I've said this before. Andrea will walk through the door and be like, hey, babe, guess what I just got you? Blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, that's exactly what a brother wanted. Step out for a minute. I'm back. Oh, he said step back. He stepped out for a minute. He back. Shout out to Gail. Yes, Gail the Southern Belle. Much love to her. If you only make $600 per month, you shouldn't be traveling to Colombia. This is true, my friend. This is true. Remember that part. And also, most important, if you guys are interested in private consultations, make sure you hit us up. We are very thorough, very detailed. It is worth the money that you invest. We don't overcharge you, but we don't undercharge you. But at the end of the day, you're not only going to get a consultation, you're going to be added to. Also, remember I told you guys a minute ago that Chris and I are in a WhatsApp group just for guys that come to Cali? You'll become a part of that group. Also, you become a part of the group for individuals that are part of the Colombia Mastermind group. So that gives you access to dudes like Los. That gives you access to dudes like me. That gives you access to a lot of individuals. So all the information. Also, if you want some consultation on investments or IT, or when it comes to cybersecurity and you want to get certifications and things like that, reach out to Los. I'm telling you guys, man, you guys are. I'm gonna say this, man. Let's get this out of the way. There is no fucking way I'll still be in the States with all this knowledge that's being thrown down on this channel. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's too, from my heart, it's too much knowledge that's given out on this channel alone, not including all the other channels that's trying to hook you up around the world. From Zoom to TaylorMade to Ace. And also, you got brothers like the Black Man's Guy with Fresh, Flyboy Way. It's too much knowledge that's being given out over the last 4 or 5 years. There is no fucking way I'll still be in the States. Ain't no fucking way. Unless it was, like I say, the 3 Fs. The 3 Fs keep people in the United, no, actually 4, my bad. Family, friends, finance, fear. That's it. That's the only reason people live. Your grandmama, family, finance, friends, fear. My mama, why did she stay in the States? Finance, family, friends, fear. Why do you still got your happy ass in the States? It either got to do with finance, family, friends, or fear of what's waiting for you on the other side. There is nothing else that keeps Americans in the United States. Oh, you can put child support in finance. So just in case you, I owe back child support, well, get it caught up, and so you go ahead and get back to using your passport. You got dudes like Los and other individuals that are, there was no fuck, I wish the fuck I would still be in the States, and I half you 50+% of all black men ain't even got no kids. Ain't no way in hell. The only reason I still be in the States is gotta be finance. You making your money, I got you. Family, you know, mom's still alive, dad's still alive. You want to still be around mom and dad, I got you. Friends, you know, you're comfortable, you're accustomed to your girlfriend, your homeboys, your partners. I got you. But the number one is fear. You ain't never lived no. See, you travel. See, it's easy to travel to DR and take your happy ass back home. It's easy to zoom to Thailand and take your happy ass back to UK. But when it's time to pack your shit, sell some shit, and get your happy ass on a plane for the last time, oh, y'all some scary motherfuckers. Oh, y'all ain't got the balls to do that. Oh, y'all got the balls to come down here and have sex with all the ladies and get your drink on and out. Oh, that's the easy part. That's the easy part. But when it's time to get your happy ass on the plane for the last time, when it's a one-way ticket, y'all ain't got no fucking balls. Get the fuck out of here. There is no way in the hell I'm paying for this glass of wine 1/5 of what you're paying for the same damn wine that you can buy in Walmart, and I buy in Exito, and I pay 1/5 of what the fuck you paying for just a glass of wine. Why? For a cell phone, 1/5. Multivitamins, 1/5. What? Router. Colognes. Oh, hold on. I still smell me. I don't even need no more. This is the cologne of the day. For you guys didn't get a chance to see the cologne. That air, boy, I'm telling you, that's a beast. With that rosemary underneath. Motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna start doing some cologne videos, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be completely different. See, I'm gonna do some colognes like a cologne for sleeping, a cologne for when you go out dancing. This cologne is so strong off the body, you ain't trying to go out dancing with this cologne on. This cologne is strong enough off the bottom. You ain't trying to fuck with this. She ain't trying to this strong because when it protrudes off your body in heat, it's really protruding. It's not a bad cologne. It's a wonderful cologne. There's colognes that you need. See, some colognes, they be like wintertime cologne, summertime colognes. Those other YouTube channels. I'm gonna tell you about colognes that you need to put on when you're fucking. I'm gonna tell you colognes that you need to put on when you slow, when you dancing bachata. I'm gonna put some colognes up for salsa colognes. I'm gonna tell you about colognes when you're arguing and you all in her face. Cologne that you didn't put on. I got colognes that I wear to the gym specifically. I got colognes I wear when I'm snoring. He's snoring, but that motherfucker smells so good. Those are the type of videos that I'm going to be doing on Travel Unravel. So be ready for those, guys. Oh, yeah. That's the list in regards to the online job opportunities. I am still finishing off because I know a lot of you guys have hit me up for the new 2022-2023 list of job opportunities. You've already emailed me. But because we were basically, I'm going to tell you the truth, because we were sick fighting the flu, me and Andrea was like, damn a list. Okay. Andrea's voice is deep as mine. I'm looking at her like, love you, babe. She like, I love you too. So we were out of it. This is like the first or second day, about the second day that we've been able to just get up, clean up, straighten up. We've been ordering food off Rappi and Uber Eats. You see what I'm saying? So we have been out of it for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm telling you, if you guys are looking for somebody that can tell you about Cartagena, can tell you about Bogota, and give you insight in regards to that, reach out to Los. You guys are doing it the hard way by trying to come down here. This is the funny part. Instead of paying for consultation with us, you'd rather go ahead and trick the money off and then look like a dumbass getting back on the plane. When you could have got that pussy for free. And me and Los could have showed you how to do that. I really don't get that one. You tell us consultation's too expensive, but the same money that you would spend in regards to buying a piece of pussy, I could have told you how to get that same piece of pussy for free. And so could Los in Cartagena and Bogota. That's the part we're getting a consultation with Los. You get to knock out two cities with one stone. With one motherfucking stone, you get to say, wait a minute, I got Los. He know two big ass cities in Colombia. You need to go ahead and get consultations and just, like I said, chop it to your weed money. You know, I ain't gonna spend $500 on weed this week. I'm gonna go ahead and get a consultation. Then I'll go ahead and spend. I won't spend as much on weed on my legal marijuana. I got you. Ain't nobody. The one thing about us when we do consultation, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Ain't nobody trying to hustle you. What we do with consultations is this, all of us, and that's why we all can refer to each other. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. All of us think from the perspective of, if I was in that city for the first or second time, what would I like to know? I wish I knew when I came to Cartagena the first or second time. I wish I knew this, that. If when I went to Bogota the first or second time, I wish I knew boom, boom, boom. If I wish that when I went to Cali for the first or second time, I wish I would have known about, but I give you a perfect example. The Rappi app. You guys are a perfect example. Oh, you guys can continue to bless your boy with some cash apps. Can a brother get $3 a piece? I just want $3. Representing Detroit 313 boys. Can somebody send me $3, $1, and $3? That's all I'm looking for, the 313. Thank you very much, brothers. But I want to go to the cash app real quick. I mean the Rappi app real quick, in all sincerity. Okay, I'm putting up my Rappi app. Now, this is the Rappi app. You can see that. I have it open, right? And I tell every dude doing the consultations, bam, I clicked on more services. Let me go back so you guys can see this. I scrolled over and I clicked on more services. You see that like right there, more services. Toward the bottom, right there, right? Right next to the yield sign. I click on that. And look what it says. I could take care of my pet. Let me move this out. Let me move myself out of the way. This is important, guys. I could take care of my pet. And then it says, what's that, Visu? It says that I can get insurance. And it says ATM. I click on the ATM with Rappi. I could get 400,000 to 220,000 pesos, blah, blah, blah. I click on 400,000 pesos. Bam. I just clicked on it. It says continue. Bam. It's processing itself. I click it again. Let it process it itself. And it shows you, bam, the order is going to go through. And all I got to do is click the green button at the bottom. It costs me, look at that. For 400,000 pesos, it cost me 34,000 pesos. That's $7. That's less than what you would pay at the ATM in Colombia, and that $5 international fee that goes onto some, not all, some of our credit cards or bank accounts. My point is, while you in a damn shower, while you're in the shower, getting ready for a date in Colombia, Rappi could be dropping you off 400,000 pesos for you to go out and have a good time, to hang out with dudes like me. You don't know that, did you? You didn't know that shit, did you? That's the shit you learned during consultations with me or Los or James or D. I mean, or Chris or D. That's just a small sample of what you get to learn during consultation. So when we sit back and say we save you money, time, and energy, because those are the three elements of every male. Every male's, when you were born male, there's only three elements of who you are. In other words, there's only three things that people give a fuck about you. In every country. Your time, your money or financial stability, your energy. The element of a woman is completely different. But the elements of a man is not water, earth, see what I'm saying? Air, and water, earth, air. What is it? Water, earth, wind, and fire, and air. Earth, wind, fire, and water. Okay, those are elements of the earth. The elements of a man is your financial stability that people give a fuck about, your energy or what you put your time into, people give a fuck about, and your time. That's it. Those are the three elements of being a man. Once you master those three elements, that's manhood. That's how you know the difference between a boy and a man. That's how you could tell if a man in his 20s is a man for his life. That's how you can tell if an older man has finally become a man, like dudes like me, fucked up their whole life and finally became a man. How I treat my money or my finances, my investments, how I treat my time, which I put what I put my time into, and how I use my energy. Those are the three elements of manhood. It ain't shit else. I don't care what else you heard. That's it. Those are the three elements. In other words, those are three areas of life that most people, no matter what country you live in, for the most part, give a fuck about you as a man. If you ain't mastered those three elements, don't nobody give a fuck about you as a man. Yeah, you. Nobody cares about what you're talking about as a man in the world. And the difference between manhood in regards to this is those three elements. How much you've mastered finances, how much you've mastered what you put your energy into, how much you've mastered your time. Why did I talk about that? Because consultations save you in regards to wasting time, energy, finances. So you go and bring your happy ass to Colombia on your own. I've been to Colombia 10 times and you ain't never had a consultation. Get a consultation and see how much more of Colombia you know. Just like I showed you on the damn Rappi app. You ain't even know that they deliver money in Colombia. They deliver money in Colombia? Because your ass don't, you think you know everything, Mr. I've been to Colombia 10 times. That's my point. He said, homie, is your brother's immature? Oh, wait a minute. He said, is your brother's immature? Don't bring them, fam. They're ignorant. They're ignorant-ish and can get you deleted or in jail. Yeah, you may not want to do that more. He said, oh, Charles is chimed in. Charles said, I feel you. I'm trying to escape them too. Travel solo. Yeah. Charles, boy, you brothers preaching. Travel solo. Absolutely correct. Thank you guys that are interested in booking a private consultation. He also says, okay, in Mexico, it's a common problem. I'm just being nosy. I'm just being nosy because I said I'm going to end it at 2 hours. I guess I'm looking at 3 hours. I told my friends that they can't come to Colombia. Yeah, don't bring your asses. They are reckless and they will get caught slipping. You like me. When you know your people, you know your people. And so at the end of the day, he said, and they're reckless and they will get caught up. They were caught slipping. I will feel bad if something super bad happened to them. Plus, I'm trying to escape y'all. He sound like me. When I left, I wasn't trying to be around no brothers all the time. I really wasn't, man. I love y'all. But I was not trying to be around brothers and sisters all the time that were from the States. Give me some Afro-Colombians to be around. Give me some Afro-Brazilians, some Afro-Peruvians. I love my people, but I just didn't want to be around African Americans all the time. Like, damn, I could have stayed in America for this shit. I didn't want to be around brothers and sisters from the States all the time. All the time? Oh, no. Yeah, so I feel you, brother. He said, plus I'm trying to escape y'all. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you on that one. Thank you guys for hitting that cash out. I know I got a cash out from Gail at night. Thank you very much for the 3. All I need is a $1 cash out, and then I need somebody to give another $3 cash out. Represent them 313 boys. I appreciate you. Got 46 people in the live stream. Make sure you click that like button. I like you. Make sure you like us too. So we just need a $1 cash app and a $3 cash app, and we're good. We're good. I don't think Colombia is a solo friend. Yes, it is. That's the part. That's the part. AJM, I'm telling you, it's more friendly to travel in Colombia solo than it is in a group, because most dudes that get caught up listening to another mother or trying to follow his blueprint or his plan, or you following the fantasy of your boy. Well, your boy met a girl last night, or last time he was here in Colombia, I can meet some girls. Coming to Colombia solo, you be at peace, you be at ease, you can take your time. If you meet somebody, I got partners down here that be like, if I meet somebody, cool. If I don't, cool. And 9 times out of 10, those same solo travelers end up meeting somebody. And usually the woman that they meet is cool. Why? Because they're not mentally competing with their homeboys that have had 5 chicks in the last 3 days and you ain't had nobody. And so now you mentally thinking, I got to keep up. So now you overspending. Your boy popping bottles in Medellin. So now you popping bottles. You solo travel, you don't give a fuck about popping a bottle because you flying. So if you get sleepy, you in the club, you're like, you know what? Get one more dance in. I ain't met nobody tonight. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. This is my first day in Colombia anyway. You can do that solo, not with a group, You could be tired with a group, and you better keep your ass out there at the 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with a group. Man, please. Every trip, I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I got off that plane, it wasn't nothing but me and my shadow. That's it. I was the fuck I would travel with a group of dudes. Hell, now there's some dudes that I would travel with. Ace, James, Kings and Dreams. There's certain dudes that I would travel with, but a Dave from the Tech Show. But most dudes, get the fuck out of here. No, travel solo, dude. Travel solo, dolo. It's only like for example, it's not it's not coincidental that you see Kings and Dreams and Flyboy Way travel together. These dudes know each other's patterns. They've been knowing each other since high school football. So they know that's different. But I'm talking about your partners that ain't worth shit in the States, and they get drunk and they fuck up in the club in the States, and now you want to give them a passport and they want to travel? No, dude, lead them, just like my man said, lead them dudes alone. Go to Colombia by yourself, man. I'm telling you, if you ain't never heard me say nothing, I'm so glad. Man, I wouldn't have met Andrea. Why? I'd have been with some ignorant motherfucker down here in Cali. I would have made it to Cali. Because whoever I was with in the group would have been too scary to come down here. But let's say I came down here and Andrea's in the mall. I'm with you and a bunch of other dudes. I would have walked right past Andrea. I would have noticed her and kept on walking. But when you solo, you can stop and say whatever the fuck you want to whoever you want. And you can get their phone number. Shit, being in a group of dudes don't make it no safer. Shit. What y'all gonna do? Shit. How many times you done seen dudes in groups one dude walked up from the group and he still got drugged, but he's came here in a group. Don't let the Asian dude that just passed on, he came to Colombia in a group. If you go to his Facebook page and read and see some of the articles, I mean the headline with his sister, he came down here in a group and went back in ashes. So don't let that group thing fool you, man. Shit, man, please. There's no way in hell I'll be worried about a group. I told them this: you can wear the gold chain. Yes, you can't wear the gold chain. One of them was like, I'm wearing mine, ain't it? Dude, I got a gold chain sitting right here. Y'all ain't never see me wear it. Really nice chain. Really nice. Nice weight, everything. Nice weight, everything. Ain't nobody, it's been sitting here for so long. Dude, ain't nobody ever, never seen me wearing a gold chain, a gold bracelet. I wear a regular watch. I got my wedding ring. And I got one more ring around here that I usually wear. That's just about it. James is right. Kings and Dreams is right. Ain't nobody running around Colombia. First of all, what the fuck you running? You do not get no extra pussy points for wearing a gold or diamond chain or diamond earrings in Colombia. You don't fuck no faster than I do. And I'm married. You don't fuck no faster than Los do, and he got a girlfriend. You don't fuck no faster than Kings, than Flyboy. You don't fuck no faster than nobody else, than Chris. You don't get no fuck points like you do in the States because you got a gold chain on. DMC. That shit don't work down here. You looking like a guy. You don't look like a dude that's prosperous. You just look like the next victim. Tell your boys, and you can play this part for your boy. And I always say this to dudes. You can play this part for your boys. You come down to Colombia, and I told a dude this. Just in case you think I be talking shit on camera, this is exactly what I told a dude. Him and his girlfriend came down. She came to get her teeth done. And she said, and I heard them speaking English. And they were taking a little while. And we were in a sushi spot. They were taking a little while for Andrea and I order. So I said, babe, I'm going to introduce myself to these brothers and sisters back here. I'll be right back. because I could hear his brother and sister behind me, like 2 tables behind us. So I introduced myself, blah, blah, blah. She said, Andre, could you tell him not to wear gold or chains down here? I said, bro, who you? I said, it's Colombia. Who you wearing that shit for? I say, wearing your gold in Colombia is equivalent to you might as well wear that shit in the mirror because don't nobody give a fuck about you wearing your chain, bro. I say, here's what you doing. You ready? They ain't gonna rob you. I told you. I say, no. Let me finish what I'm saying. They are not going to rob you. They're going to rob you and her. I say, you see what I'm saying? I say, they ain't going to just rob you. You think they're going to run up on your ass, rob you of your gold, and not get to your girl purse? I say, dude, it's not about you. It's not about you being fly. I say, you can come down here and buy all the gold you want. Yes, Colombia got some great deal on gold. I say, but walking around like you Mr. T or Busta Rhymes back in the 90s, I say, or early 2000s, that shit don't work here because it's uncalled for. So all you dudes that like to wear your little gold chain, all you LA dudes, New York dudes, Chicago dudes, Florida dudes, they like to wear Atlanta dudes, they like to wear your gold chains. You do not get the, I'm going to tell you something to your face. You will not get the pussy no faster than a dude without a chain. If I put a timer, if I had a timer to put on this watch, go, and I could time you. When you was gonna get the pussy. And the dude that didn't have a chain was gonna get the pussy. Ding! You would not get the pussy no faster than a motherfucker that didn't have a chain on. That didn't have a gold bracelet, that didn't have a stupid ass diamond earring, none of that. You do not, none of that shit work. None of that shit work. You just look like a damn fool and a victim. And everybody's staring at you the whole night. And you so stupid, you think they staring at me because I'm fly. No, they staring at you like, we're about to get this motherfucker. Oh yeah, we got us a dumbass. We're gonna get his ass. All the women looking like, oh, he cute. Should I talk to him? Should I not talk? Should I give him my number? Should I not give him my number? Oh, he American, so he dumb enough to spend. They look at you like this, in all sincerity, for real. If you dumb enough to wear that gold, you dumb enough to spend that money on them. That's how Colombian women think. If you're dumb enough to wear gold and diamonds in this country unnecessarily, you're dumb enough to spend that money on her. And that's when the women come. I got all these women around me. No, dumbass. They look at you like you a dumbass. They look at you like, hey, he dumb enough to wear gold. He dumb enough for us to spend this money, to spend all this money. Bottles on him. Bottles on this ignorant motherfucker right here with the gold. So this whole part of this video, you can cut it and show your boys exactly what I just said with they stupid asses. And tell them I said it. Andre Spence, capital S-P-E-N-C-E, said you was a group of stupid motherfuckers. If you think you coming down to Colombia and you go get pussy any faster than a dude, a dude without gold. Ignorant motherfuckers. That'd be them insecure ass motherfuckers. That'd be all in Cartagena on YouTube talking about something. You can wear gold in Colombia, okay? You ignorant motherfucker. Just because you didn't get robbed today, don't mean that they ain't plotting your ass tomorrow. He said, JM, my life is proof that it can be done. Been here dos años, mi amigos los. See. Sent the $3. All right. Dre just need the one. All right. That's all I need. That's all. I don't be asking for much shit. All right. Thanks, Jay. In the building with the $3. All I need is $1. $1 cash app. Thank you guys for sending the $1 cash app. I appreciate you. R.I.P. Paul. Okay. Yeah. We got to give a R.I.P. to my man that just recently passed. Fellow YouTuber, content creator, fellow, he was also an individual that was, if we talk about the same gentleman, because I'm talking about the content creator that just passed on that you hit me up to this morning. And he was also just got married, just had a child. That goes to show you how short life is. And let's see. Well, let me get this bot out of here. There we go. And let me pull up the information as well in regards to the brother, because I've seen several YouTube's videos on the brother also that I was just recently looking at. And also you had One Master Teacher also did a video in regards to the brother's life. So let me make sure I get his name correct. And it was Alan Roger Curry, ARC. A lot of people remember him as ARC. He's one of the original manosphere thinkers, original dating coaches. And like I say, he originally, I mean, just in this over the last year or two, if I'm not mistaken, just initially got married. They just had a child over the last few months. And, you know, you get to that point in life where you start to get settled and at peace, and then life calls you. And one of the things that's important, we don't know his health, but one of the things that we try to emphasize on, I'm going to cut this video short because I want to talk about this Sunday. And that is our health that we take for granted as travelers, as Black men traveling. We got to get on top of our health. We really do. I'm trying to block out this bot. It's just popping up everywhere. But we got to do something about this, about our health when it comes to traveling. We got to start going to places and eating healthy. We got to start eating healthy while we're at home. Your boy is 55, right? Your boy, me. I am not dumb enough to think that at 55, that my wife, let me make sure that the live stream is good. I stepped away from the live stream. Okay. I am not dumb enough to think that because my wife is 27, oh, let me forget about it. She's just 27. She good. 28, she good. I gotta think. I know what it's like to be a 28-year-old young person. She ain't looking for no old fogey to take care of her whole life. Some of you dudes like the younger ladies, 32, 26. They ain't looking for no old fogey to be fucking with their whole life. We got to come to that conclusion, dudes, that if you're going to come to these other countries and you're going to be messing with these younger ladies, you got to focus on your health too. You got to, while you in the States, start eating more vegetables. Leave that fucking swine alone. I don't know what the fuck you still eating pork for. I like bacon. Bacon don't like you. Bacon ain't never, can I say something to Black people? Bacon ain't never gave a fuck about Black people. Name the bacon that says I'm nutritious for Black people. Name the nutrients that you get from bacon. Come on, all you pork swine eating brothers and sisters. Tell me give me 5 nutritional values that you get from eating fucking swine. Oh, you acting funny style. You know, Black people, ribs and fuck that. And I'm telling you, when I was in the States, even as a vegetarian, a pescatarian, I used to make fire ribs for the people that was around me. Fire. But right now, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all, You want to come down here and fuck young girls, but you want to be in the States eating ribs on the 4th of July. You can't have both. You got to start, getting your ass up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. If you got to be at work at 8, get your ass up and start going for a walk, jog, and going to the gym. I'm telling you. Your girl in there, y'all see she got me on this motherfucking, these got right here, right there. Got me on these over all this shit to make sure, got a goddamn file this thick of my health. I can tell you all about my cholesterol, my sugar, my what's going in the blood, out of the blood. I can tell you about my every motherfucking thing I could tell you about. Why? Because she give a damn. And she taught me how to give a damn while I'm here in Colombia. Not just me going to the gym while I'm in the States, but getting a checkup as a black man, getting a checkup. So I had to learn the value of checkups. We always see women, black women in the States, they get a checkup. We don't never get our shit checked out unless something fucked up. And then we want to get all scary and shit like, if I go to the hospital, it's going to get worse. And then our chest busts open. And now we're a statistic. My point in saying this is we got to put a value. If we're real passport bros, real blue book gentlemen, y'all want to talk about some red pill shit, but you ain't red pill on your health. Oh, you red pill when it come to them bitches. You red pill when it come to making your money. I got you. But you ain't red pill when it come to your body. Your body should be the red pillest shit in all the land. They should be fucking harps writing songs about how healthy your ass is. Oh, no? But you red pill about every goddamn thing else. You blue pill, black pill about every goddamn thing else. Purple pill about everything else. But your health, you don't give a fuck about. We got to stop this, fellas. That we got to stop. We really need to stop and start getting checkups, finding out what we need to eat, find out what we need to stop eating with your 40-year-old, with your 35-year-old, with your damn 55-year-old, 62-year-old asses. See, I ain't got no problem realizing I'm older. So I like what my boy Yusuf said. My boy Yusuf, he died of cancer in Brazil. And I'll never forget what he told me. And I mean this. This is all sincerity. I'm going to close it out tonight with this. Yusuf said, he said, Andre, I want to have, shout out to Paul, the Asian guy. Yeah, to him too. We've had a lot of deaths over the last couple of years, since 2020, from COVID all the way until now, what's going on. Shout out to Paul, his family, Alan Roger Curry, prayers for his family, prayers for us all. My man Yusuf said this before he died. And he didn't even know that. This is the crazy part. When he said this to me, he didn't know he's going to die within the next 6 months. Healthy as a bull, stayed in the gym, fit. You talking about a fit brother? Stayed healthy, eating healthy. He told me something I never heard from anybody. He said, yeah, I know the bots is somehow still showing up. Thanks, Gail. He said that, Andre, I want to have a healthy death. And I was like, a healthy death? What are you talking about? He said, everybody's going to die, Dre. He said, but I want to be healthy when I die. He said, you can't help dying. That's part of life. He said, but you can be healthy until that day comes. I said, that makes sense. He said, why throw away your health just because we're all going to die? He said, we're all going to die. That's a given. He said, but we all don't have to die unhealthy. And when he died, and once COVID hit him, and he died, I can attest he died a healthy death. He was healthy, took care of himself until his days came. We got to stop as black people, especially black men. We got to stop using our bodies and traveling and everything like we don't give a fuck. Don't let me be that brother that outlive all you young motherfuckers. Y'all 40, you die at 47. I'm still got my happy ass around here. Don't be that dude. Let me pass on first. Shit. Andre passed on at 89. See what I'm saying? I'm still 93. You know, pass me up. You see what I'm saying? Let me get through all my 80s. Then you can graduate through death. Don't graduate through death before me. You know I'm way older than you. Take care of your health, fellas. Get the proper sleep. Chill. Get the proper sex. Sex is healthy. But you got to start eating right, man. You really do. You got to start getting your exercise in, your breathing in, meditation. Some of y'all, one of the things that they say that rich people do, they sit down and don't do shit for at least 10 minutes every day. For 10 minutes, they just sit somewhere where they can't get to paperwork, where they can't get to their cell phones, where they can't get to just, if they ain't praying or meditate, they just sit in their happy ass still somewhere. Some of y'all ain't set the fuck down in damn near 4 years. You ain't and all the time you sat down, you ain't even sat down in a goddamn car. You cutting on music. You ain't had no quiet time, no shut the fuck up life time. Sometimes you need life to shut the fuck up. You live in the United States. You live in that stressful motherfucker. You don't lie to me. I used to live there. I ain't stressed. If you live anywhere within a 48 state radius, your ass got stress compared to the rest of the world. It's motherfuckers that starving in South Africa ain't as stressed as your ass. You better believe that. United States, if we don't have nothing else, we have mastered the kung fu, the jujitsu master of being stressed. If we don't know shit else, we know how to stress the fuck out to bust our hearts wide open, especially in the black community. We got to change that narrative. So enough of my babbling. I'm about to shut this down because we all need to get some sleep. Right now it's 12:20 here in Colombia and in the States on the eastern border. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And let me scroll down, check out the comments. But we gotta. Did I finally get that last dollar? Somebody shoot me a dollar. Man, y'all didn't even see your boy $1. Let me see. You know what? I love y'all too. I love y'all too. He said, you're a gold mine for the younger brothers out there. Keep on preaching. He said, there's life outside the slave room. The slave. Let me scroll up a little. Oh, there we go. The slave lander, feminist woke USA. There we go, Jay. Almost lost 37 down 37. That's what I'm talking about. I went to my doctor's exam, another one, of course, for my cholesterol, which is, wait a minute. I did cholesterol and blood sugar. My blood sugar is great. Now I'm working on my cholesterol to get my cholesterol down a little bit more. That's what they say. I need to get my cholesterol down a little bit more. I'm telling you, listen. Andrea keep me in the doctor's office at least. I'm in front of a doctor since I've been knowing her. I swear, man. Well, it ain't been since I've been knowing her, but like the last 2-3 years, she keep me in a doctor's office examining some shit. Which, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with your boy. at least every other month for the last 2 years. I know shit about me I ain't never knew. Never, ever knew. I kid you not. She keep me. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to have some good women. Y'all worried about if she can cook for you. Can she cook for you and keep you alive? Andrea trying to keep your boy alive like a mother. So I was glad when I saw the doctor say, and you lost weight. What? Okay, doc. All right, little Shum. Yeah, we're working on the awards. Oh, yeah, working on this stuff. ACA awards. Yes, with guys, be ready for this. It's coming down the turnpike with Kings and Dreams. Finish moderating on the other channel, then I'll be heading to bed. Yes, I'm going to take my butt to bed. I ain't gonna even lie. He says 5 a.m. in London. Shout out to you. About to lay it down. You got your girl Andrea right here.
What are you talking about?
I ain't talking about nothing, but you always got me at the doctor's office, making sure my health on point.
Oh yes, that's true.
All right. You didn't analyze my comment that much. My old brother, sorry. I'm unwoke. Okay, I'll take that. I hate that I missed it. It's time for all of us to get us some rest. I'll see you guys this Sunday. Andrea Wallace TV. We're going to head there. Make sure you guys subscribe to Travel Unraveled. And we'll be seeing you also this Sunday on Love Crossing Borders. We appreciate you. We love you more than you realize. And I don't say that flippantly. And so we're going to get everything set up for a week so we can all start donating to the Cancer Society as well. It's going to be a group effort. And so we're excited about that. Talk to you later. I'm out of here. Give me some rest. Oh, yeah.